I need to load that back up because for some reason that has not loaded. Right, bear with everybody 1 second. Is that not going to load on that one either? Oh gosh. Right, okay. Good evening everybody, welcome to just let me set that up like that. There you go. Right, let me load it in. Plug in, load in. What's it called? Log in. There you go. Is that on that one? I haven't got it on anything at the moment. Oh, there you go.
There we are.
Sorry everybody, that was me. I pressed the wrong button. Right, good afternoon everyone. Good evening. We hope you are well. Rufus is back.
I am here.
Back again. So then, I guess Rufus, do you want to do the thing that everyone's going to be asking you? Should we do it later or do you want to do it right now? Should we give it a few minutes?
Yeah, give it a few minutes and then, yeah.
All right. Well, what we'll do, you might have to come a little bit. Oh no, I know, it's me.
Yeah,
it's me.
I'm kind of like, I can't put my
Hold
chair
on everyone, it was me. I had the camera in the wrong place.
Yeah, I can't,
Hold on. I don't know about you not being used to being here. I'm not used to it being here. Right, there we go. Well, I'm not used to streaming with you again. I've completely forgotten how to do it. I've done streaming on my own a week.
Yeah.
I know. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the Losers Club, where we are lifting ourselves, sharing experience, and reducing shame all around our weight loss journeys.
We are.
Obviously, we are documenting our weight loss journey and beyond.
Oh yeah, sorry, I've not been here for like.
I know you've forgotten, you forgot what we do. So yes,
I'm not gonna slop my drink out the window and beyond, and my drink goes everywhere.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Don't do that. Right, I'm just gonna pull up the live chat. Whilst I do, Rufus, do you want to talk about the food that you've had this week whilst you've been away?
Oh,
and because. Have you stayed on plan, even though you weren't here, even though we weren't doing the cooking and everything from scratch? Have you managed to stay on plan?
I did. I ate, went to Lidl, so there was a local one not too far from where I'm staying. And I actually got some of the protein meals from Lidl, went round the shop, scanned some of the items that were kind of like prick and ding
meals,
like
microwavable meals, prick and ding, because you prick it
and I think
ding.
Because the store that I went to was fairly big, I was able to get a good range of different frozen meals. They had some of the fresh ones as well, fresh protein meals, and they were all within my sins.
That's really good.
So yeah, and even I found some fish, frozen fish with batter, lower than what you would definitely expect. Before I would have just gone, definitely can't eat that.
No.
It's going to be way out of my sins. Maybe 20 odd sins for a piece of fish. And I was very surprised. So like I say, we'll show you
a little bit
in
later
the live some of the things that I did pick up and ones that I've tried as well. So yeah.
There we go. So, got the doodah on today. As always, I need to adjust it slightly because,
Got a lovely cup of coffee as well.
So then, let's have a look at who is here on the live chat joining us today. We're going to say good evening to Jane. Good evening to the Empress. Hello, Jane. I hope you're well. We all bow down at you. Can you do me a favour and just straighten this one up there slightly? Because it's really... I don't know whether it's my end that needs to change or your end that needs to change.
Is it this?
It might be. Just pull the clip slightly further to you. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, it's this one probably anyway.
Yeah.
Does that look better? No, it's even worse now.
You broke it.
I have. I don't know what. I should just leave things alone, Lisa. When you set it up, leave it well enough alone. There we go. Right.
Is that better? Is that better?
It's still crooked, but do you know what? It's fine. I'll have to fix it. I might have even attach it onto the cloth at the back. But anyway, right, who have we got here? We have Christine Scott. Good evening to Christine. Yeah. Christine says, good evening, everyone. Mr. Luke John, good evening to one and all. I am finishing a little earlier tonight and in need of some midweek motivation. See you all very soon. We are here for that, my darling. We'll give you a kick up the arse if you need it as well. I've sworn. I said the A word. Sorry, everybody. I did just say a naughty word. I apologise. YouTube gods, please don't kick us off the live stream. Thank you. Shy Violet, hello, everyone. Mr. Luke John, hey up, Rufus. Great to see you back. Thoughts still with you. Lisa Temlet, good evening, all. Nice to see you, Rufus. See, everyone's bored of me. They're all like, hi, Rufus.
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa's here as well. Oh,
I know.
Hello, everyone. Says Shane. Dormouse, hello, one and all. Lovely to see you, Rufus. Hi, Jane. Jane Thompson, good to see you back, Rufus. Dormouse, hi, Lisa as well. I hit send too quickly. No, you didn't. I know what it is. Yeah. It says, hello, all. Shy Violet. Rufus is back. See? Brown. Oh, Susie. Hello, Lisa and Rufus. Hello, Susie B. You're my favourite. Hello, Susie B. Because she said hello to me as well. Ed says, how are we doing this evening? Hazel says, hello, everyone. Lovely to see you back, Rufus. Hope all is well with your mother. Yeah. Shall we do a bit of an update? A mum update? Yeah. I was going to try and make mupdate work, but that doesn't make any sense, does it? A mum update. No. Go on then.
No, basically, when I got there, it wasn't great news.
Shall we do the big thing first? She's still with us.
She is still with us.
She's hanging on in there. She's hanging on in there. It's too soon for condolences, but thank you.
So basically, a couple of days when obviously I got there, the first 2 days, she wasn't very well at all. They said prepare for the worst because she could just go straight downhill and not and that be that. She's had infections, so she was on the strongest antibiotics, and after 3 days she was on like morphine and relaxants to stop her body twitching and moving so much. They said she might have been in discomfort at that point. From there, after those 3 days when I were there, she then didn't need, and they took her off antibiotics and said, okay, we're gonna see what happens. They can't just leave her on antibiotics after like 5 days. She still had like a urine infection going on after that. So now today they have put her back on antibiotics. But I say after those first 3 days, she then wasn't on or needed morphine. So she's then had a good few days with no morphine, not needed any, being very alert and talking and making a lot of sense. And I've just been keeping her mind really busy, like talking about, because she worked in the hospital for like 26 years in the same hospital that she's in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've just been keeping her really busy, lots of company until like late evening when there's no one there. I think after like 7 o'clock or so, and then normally by that time she's that exhausted she sleeps. But yeah, they said that because she's still got infection and stuff, they're going to give her antibiotics again starting today. But from what they thought was happening, she's been so stable the last 3 days or so that she's actually surprised everybody that she's done so well. Well, she's been eating by herself as well now.
We genuinely thought...
I thought that was...
That you were really going down to say goodbyes, weren't you?
But in my mind that until they said, one of the first signs that things are not really that good is if she ever lost the function to swallow and couldn't eat by herself or anything anymore. And at that point, then that would be...
Clock's ticking
and downhill. But until then, and she doesn't have like organ failure or anything else going on or any other complications. So in my mind, that means that that's not the end. It's kind of like if we can get her well enough to do better over time, she could end up going back home and living a lot longer. So I didn't, everyone else I think everybody else was struggling, thinking, oh well, that's it then, she's just going to go downhill. And my mind was like, I'm going to try and find a solution to try and get her well enough to get her home and give her a lot more time. So yeah,
we've chatted on the phone a lot, haven't we, about
just
things like Ensure,
things to keep her protein and all her calories up. If for
and
any
I was
reason,
like, if you can't get her Ensure, go to Asda, get some Slim Fast, because it's the same thing.
It's
got calories
protein,
and nutrients,
lots of calories and stuff. Yeah,
and I know it's supposed to be for slimmers if you want to swap a meal for that.
Yeah,
but I used to work in a nursing home, and we used to give that stuff to some of the people in there that struggled.
Even I think I might have tried it in the past. I said, but they don't taste that bad. They don't taste like nasty powdery drinks. They're all right.
But you found some of the, what was it?
Yeah.
Did you find the Ensure? I bought.
They were different fruit flavoured, high protein and high calorie, like 200ml bottles or whatever they are. And then I took them into the hospital, and then the hospital staff went, oh, actually, we have those here, so they can get them for your mum on prescription. I'm like, well, if she misses out meals or didn't eat, why do you not supply them? Why are you not just trying to replace on? So because we've been there, we've been like to the staff, come on, and if you're not there,
she needs one of these, give her this,
you think,
do this.
Yep, if you think if something isn't working or something's not right, why not look at all these other options? Whereas my brain's like, well, come on, if this is not happening. So I've been in there, been pampering her, brushing her hair. She's had some facials by my sister. She had a little bit of beauty treatment, some Vaseline and some lip balm things on to make herself feel nice. We washed her down. She's been had the full treatment, and she's been. I've just bought her. Like I say, she's a word. I don't know if anyone out there likes word searches. She's like a fanatic. She's been doing it for years. She loves them. So I just bought her one that will turn up tomorrow. So for this weekend to take, and a great big one. It's got. Inside it as well, it's got spot the difference and a colouring section in it, so I've got some nice pens and all that to go with, keep her active and busy.
Larger print,
it is,
so that she can see it a bit easier. Makes life a bit easier.
But I said hopefully it'll just stop her being bored. So if she ever gets to that point, I said I can do that with her as well. So she'll probably like that.
So you're going back down on Friday.
Like I say, MOT and all that. The car's got to be done tomorrow. So all being well, as long as it doesn't have any bits that need repairing straight away. And at the end of the day, because I'm with Halfords are everywhere, so if it needs any bits doing to it, I'm sure that they can send that to whatever, so the details that need sorting to one of the other branches, and I can go to any of the Halfords near where I am to get the last little bits done before the end of the month. But other than that, everything else is I just refuse to accept that.
Well, you used to work in a care home as well, didn't you? 100 years ago.
So I think that partly that's one of the reasons why I know, obviously, if someone's not eating very well, or to get the extra calories in them, you need to just do these other few bits and pieces. And I know hospitals are really short-staffed and all of that, but the staff there are really good. Apart from obviously those couple of little, they could have offered us something else. Apart from that, they're really, really good staff, really good.
And then because we went through it with Mum here,
we did.
You know how to deal with carers, but also you saw when we were like, right, okay.
Yeah.
My mum, unfortunately, she came home to pass away, so she was on 2 weeks. Nil by mouth palliative care, basically. But that whole time I talked to her, didn't I? We talked to her, like if I wasn't in the room talking to her, you were. Occasionally my sibling would pop in and bawl her eyes out.
The only bit I said that out of all of that care at home, the staff, even when they came in, were absolutely amazing. You couldn't fault them, apart from the one time someone came in, and because obviously when someone can't move around in bed, they give them the airbed, but they still have to put their weight. They have to put their weight in the obviously you get a digital bit at the end of the bed. They have to put all of that person's weight and all of that in. Apart from that, and speaking, while Mum was in bed.
What they said was, they went, how much do you think she weighs? To each other,
yeah,
because the airbed's a bit deflated. How much do you think she weighs? Or she might need this. Oh, I don't know. She's quite big, isn't she?
Yeah. But
I had a baby monitor outside having a cigarette. don't smoke anymore.
No.
And I heard them talk about this, and I came storming in and went, "Excuse me, that is my mother. She's had a weight problem her whole life. This is the first time that she's been smaller than my two aunts, and she absolutely loves that fact.
And they still fucking fat shamed her.
Yeah, and you two are sat there. You two are stood there talking about, don't swear, talking about her weight and talking about how, you know, how much does she weigh? She's quite big, isn't she? She's this, that, and the other. I said, do you mind talking to my mother? She's still in there. She's in that. Anyway, they left, and in the afternoon, the second lot, the afternoon carers turned up. Backstory: my mum, if there was ever anything that she was like, oh God, she wouldn't roll her eyes as such, but if we were sat across the side of the room, she'd just do that, just the middle finger, scratch her ear like that, and it would be a sign of, oh God, Jesus.
That was funny.
She did it all the time. It was one of the funny things that she would do, and all sorts, family gatherings, whatever it was, it would just be a little.
What did you come? You came in.
So I was like, okay, Mum. Oh, Mum, the carers are here. Right, I'll go and let them in. So the carers, I went outside. The carers came in, and then they yelled at me, didn't they? They were like, Lisa, come here.
Was it? Did they pull the cover back or something?
They pulled back the duvet, and her finger had done this in the bed. So like that. Bearing in mind, she's in a coma, can't hear, can't move, can't do anything, which she could.
Wow.
And she'd moved to her finger like that, to her middle finger.
But
so, sorry, for Jane and for anybody else, the motion I was doing then was stroking the side of your eye with your middle finger and your other fingers down. Yeah. So not quite flipping the bird, because you're giving it a scratch, but pretty much flipping the bird. And so what they'd done, the carers pulled back the covers, and my mum was flipping the bird, because she thought it was the same
is, though,
carers.
like I say, you when you have so many like strong medication and stuff like that, so morphine or other relaxants and things like that, it literally wipes your body out, exhausts your body so that you can't do an awful lot, but you're still in, you're still in it. You can still hear what's going on and hear people talking. And they do say that's the last thing to go, isn't it? That's the last of the senses. You can still hear, and people then talking about you like, oh, she must be asleep. It's like,
well, I know when I have one of my narcoleptic type and I go unconscious. For the first bit, I can still hear and I'm still conscious. I just can't open my eyes.
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes you'll go, hello, Lisa, you're going to move? And I'm like, I will do in a minute. I'm going to move. Absolutely, I'm going to move, because I'm absolutely 100%. I can't say anything. Can't do it. Can't move.
Nope.
Because my brain's like, well, I'm in a really nice dark cave. I don't really want to go out there. I'm quite cosy, really. Blah, blah. Oh, no, I will move in a second, Rufus. Yeah, don't worry, I'm okay. Don't say a word, because I'm asleep. Anyhow, that's the update. All good so far. Stable, station keeping. There's a journey ahead for Mum. We don't know how long, do we?
Like I say, no, but like I say...
Could be weeks, could be months.
But I do think that, like I say, when I first went down... They have to tell you what the worst case scenario could be. Yeah. Just to prepare you for, in case. If that does happen. But I think because we got told that, I think everybody else in the family thought the absolute worst, and that was the way it was going. Yeah. But whereas for me, I just thought, well, why does it have to be like that? If she doesn't have organ failure and she doesn't... hasn't got to the point where she could still eat her food and still drink by herself. For a few days she didn't, obviously, with the amount of morphine and other stuff she was on, but after that it's like, if that function, if that part of her hasn't stopped, then I'll do everything possible so that hopefully that does not happen. But
that's just how we are as a couple, isn't it? Yeah. That's what we do. It's what we do with everything. It's why we're doing this. Yeah. Because it was like, well, if Slimming World are going to not focus on people that are maybe struggling, not offer some support. Yeah. Spoilers, I got no support this week. No. I had a wobbly week.
But they didn't do...
They didn't even say this week if anyone needs any support or if anyone needs a hand. No, they didn't, did they? Say now or do this. No. It wasn't even mentioned. It was all talking about something else, which we'll go on to. Yeah. Anyway, right. Is that everything.
Yeah, that's pretty much it there. But yeah.
Can I just say though, to everybody who sent wishes, everyone who sent prayers, everyone who's kept us in their thoughts, prayers, mind, spellcasting, whatever it is, thank you to everyone. We've still got a long way to go, haven't we, with your mum?
And I know, like I say, I haven't been on the loser page on Facebook a lot at the moment, but now she's a little bit more stable. Even when I'm down, it'll be a bit easier now to sort of just post my meals and stuff like that, so I think it'll be a bit better now. But yeah, for a few days my head was a bit of a shed. I was like, I couldn't focus on anything,
and I just felt like my right arm had been chopped off without him. So yeah, unfortunately I've been quiet on the page as well. I did do an update on it on the group, because again
I think things will be a little bit better, like I say, this week coming. So
I've had to deal with the whole house, trying to keep the house up to scratch, and also the 3 staffies that have needed a lot of attention, whilst also not, you know, collapsing with a narcoleptic
But
fit.
we wore the little baby out today, and she
did.
went out for a walk and like absolutely run herself ragged, did she? So she was exhausted when we got back.
I know, she's currently having a nap in her bed. Right then, hi Leslie Turrell says hi all. Ed says, as a side note, did you get my WhatsApp? I did. I'll reply to it later on, but we don't know yet. Everything's still up in the air. We're still taking it day by day, and week by week. Dormouse says the ward dietitian should be involved. There's loads of things that can be given on prescription. Yep, that's something for you to look into when you go down, I guess. Susan Devlin says, hi you two, nice to see you, Rufus, nice to see you. We can't, but nice to see your name pop up on a comment. Bean Feast, hello Shell. Good evening most. Good evening most. I like that. Good evening most of you. Not all of you. No. Not to Lisa, she's a gobby cow, but good evening to everyone else. Glad your news is better, Rufus. We've been thinking about you all, Shell. Lovely, thank you. Shy Violet, your late mum lived on bachelor's broccoli and cheese cup soup and toast with butter. That's good.
My mum is being really naughty though. She's like, they bring her dinner round, and then she don't want to eat her dinner, but as soon as they bring a hot rice pudding round, she wants that. She's bloody naughty.
She absolutely does, yeah, absolutely. But
she eats all of it. She loves her rice pudding.
It was like my mum when she was in hospital. It was not lardy cake. Well, lardy cake she wanted, but it was bread pudding, wasn't it, that you made her? Because my mum used to make an amazing bread pudding. Obviously, you can't have it now. Can't have gluten, let alone the sugar. All the fruit. Apart from that, I can have it all. Apart from the gluten, the sugar and the fruit. So I can have the eggs. That'd be nice. But no, so we used to do a bread pudding.
Oh, yes, she used to love
that. She loved. And I said to her one day, I said, oh, do you fancy a bread pudding? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I'd love some of that.
I'll bring it in and she was like,
you made some, didn't you?
Is that for me?
So we made some and she would just go, oh, that's nice.
We'd have to save a bit for later. Otherwise she'd just try and eat all of it in one go.
Have that bit after, Mum. Oh, no. Oh, I'll have a bit now. So go on then. Fill your boots. Susan Devlin, you had a spinal infection, had 7 weeks of antibiotics, but it didn't work. You're paralysed and you're in hospital for 100 days. That sounds awful, my darling. I hope you're coping as well as you can at the moment. Susie Borg, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, Saucy. Good evening, Saucy.
She's saucy.
Saucy. I know it's Game of Thrones.
Saucy.
That wasn't saucy either, was it? Who was that in Game of Thrones? Cersei. Oh, you meant Saucy. That was a Frankie Howard reference, wasn't it?
Saucy.
I didn't get that. I'm sorry, Rufus. I am far too young to know who Frankie Howard was. I didn't get the reference at all. You must have just told me.
No longer.
Oh no, he's been gone a long time
ago. Yes.
I definitely didn't watch any Up Pompeii because I'm far too young to know that. Never even heard of the series.
That?
I don't know. Never heard of it. Melinda Brown says howdy. Hi, Melinda Brown.
Howdy, partner.
Dormouse, it is the very basic of care. Always talk to your patient as if they are able to fully hear and participate in conversation at all times. That's what you do with children as well. What?
My t-shirt.
What about your t-shirt?
Didn't anyone recognise? Oh, look at that figure there, look. Freddie.
Okay.
My t-shirt. But yeah.
I was reading comments about what to do in a ward.
Yeah, you go round and you offer everybody sweeties.
No,
that's if they're
Dormouse says it's the very basic of care. Always talk to your patient as if they're able to fully hear and participate in conversation at all times.
That's it.
Because again, it's what you're supposed to do with children and help them learn. Is you go, hello, oh, can I change your nappy? Can I just check if your nappy needs changing?
I said that's one of the things. I said when we had the...
Oh, that's what you were asking for. Rufus,
we had the palliative care people come round and they at one point we're going to sort of speak about, you know, what could happen. But I said, whatever you talk about when you get here at her bedside, I said, if it's anything else, I said, then we need to go somewhere else. I said, we're not talking about that here.
No.
So that's what we ended up doing. But I think if I hadn't have said something, they may well have, you know. But yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted a thing. Karen, evening everyone, says Karen. Hello, Karen. Melinda Brown, when your mum was in hospice, hang on, where's the message going? She said, oh gosh, sorry. She said she was going to eat and smoke and enjoy what little time she had left.
That's
Absolutely,
it.
good on you.
That's it.
Dormouse, my mum-in-law used to refuse to eat for everyone. I would come in and she would demand a wolf down pie and chips and sherry. She was a character. But this is it, you see. We had when I worked in a care home, we had an old woman and she was prescribed a whiskey every night. The doctor basically said, it will do her the world of good. And it did. She used to look forward to her whiskey every night.
That's all right, isn't it?
I know. Have you been keeping up on any videos?
I nearly thought, are you watching Keeping Up Appearances? And I thought, no, not really.
No. Because I think they're both dead now. Yeah, I know she passed. Patricia passed.
Mrs. Bucket.
Patricia Routledge. Yeah. I know she passed away, but her husband. Oh God, what's the actor's name? I know he's called Richard in the programme.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember his name. He was in Doctor Who as well. He's brilliant. Anyway.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying that. I was saying, have you been watching anyone's videos this week? Did you get a chance to see Shell's video?
I haven't.
Because Shell is no longer having her snifter of JD, or it wasn't JD, was it? Was it JD that she used to have at night? Yeah, she's not having that at the moment now. She said she didn't even miss it.
But no, I think you said, is it you went away? You had a breakaway?
Yeah, I did.
But no, I haven't been able to watch everybody's videos. Like I say, I've watched a couple here and there.
I've watched them.
But
I haven't been commenting because I've been watching it on the telly, not on my phone. And my phone is, oh my God, my phone has died on the phone to you.
Yeah.
Plugged in. It's slowly charging and it just went, not having any more
battery. And that was it. And I went, your phone must have cut out.
I went, say again.
Gone.
Hello.
And I was gone.
Oh, I'm staring at a black screen. Yeah. That's good.
And I was gone.
Luke John says, I like the sweeties idea, Rufus. Yeah. Ed says, have we all remembered to do the YouTubey things? Can you please... Hang on, where is it? No, that one. Can you please hit the like button? And also dong your bell. And change your settings to all the YouTube. Make sure that you get notifications when we go live.
Goes, kaboom.
What, your chair up and down? Yeah, I know. We probably need to invest in some new chairs next year. After
and then I end up higher than you look.
I know, right?
Ta-da!
Audrey says, hello, Lisa and everyone. Lovely to see you, Rufus. Lisa Temlet says, we had the opposite problem with a carer who got funny with me when she insisted my son answered her questions, even though he's non-verbal autistic. What? Sometimes they need to use common sense. There was, again, the nursery nurse who I watched, she did a skit about this. One of the nursery workers, so this was a true story that she then turned into a skit, but one of the nursery workers was in at this other nursery she was covering, and the nursery worker kept putting this kid in time out and punishment and all of this. And she said, he's not replying to me, he's not answering, he's just being rude. I've asked him, he won't reply, so I've told him he's got to stand in that corner until he replies. And Charlotte, the one who does the skits, or whoever reported it, because we don't know for sure it was Charlotte, but anyway, she goes, but have you seen here where on his records, on his notes, it says here in the very first line, Bob is a non-verbal autistic child and will struggle with these following things. It says it right there, and this other nursery worker hadn't even looked. So it does not at all in any way, surprise me. Dormouse says, I had all my patients in long-term care prescribed a generous dram of their choice. Fair picked up their attitude and their appetite and conversation flowed. Exactly. You can do that. You can do it. You can prescribe alcohol on the NHS, believe it or not. Ed says, I remember helping sneak in red wine into hospital for my granddad when his legs were bad. Absolutely. The thing is, right, when we get old, we're still ourselves. We're just old. Yeah. And your dad loves to drink, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. Yeah.
What's he like? Whiskey. He has a bit of whiskey, doesn't he? Or he likes red wine.
A pint of beer.
Or a pint of beer
across the road.
He's 81.
Yeah.
if it ain't done him in now, it's
I know,
it's
right?
probably pickled.
Yeah,
It's probably what it is. He's preserved.
But we have to. I said because he used to literally. There's a. They call it like it's a conservative club or whatever. Before it was that you would have to be know someone that goes to the club, or be a family member to be able to go to the club, or referred by like from somebody else you know or whatever. Anyway, but my dad would go across the road, but when my mum was in hospital at another time, my dad obviously got run over, and that was the last time I spent a lot of time down there. But now, because of obviously what happened, and instead of walking right down the other end of the street to go across the crossing, my dad will literally wait and go straight across the road, because it is literally straight opposite their door.
Is he still doing that?
He's still doing that, but if he goes over there before it gets dark, that's fine. But my sister has bought him a high-vis jacket and makes him take it across the road, so that when he gets to come home and it is a little bit dark, that he has to put that on to cross the road.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because when it get dark nights outside and that, I said, and being a little bit slower on the walking across the road, he has to have that now, just to be safer.
It keeps him going, doesn't it? Nipping across the road for a wee dram.
Oh, that's it.
A little pint.
But the thing is, he's got lots of friends over there, and lots of people that have also, had people in hospitals and things in the past and all of that. And I think because he's known them over there for years, it's kind of like, he's got a lot of friends over there now. So
absolutely.
I think it does him the world of good, I think.
Bean Feast, Shell says, yeah, it was Jack Daniels and I've had an amicable divorce. Aww. It's like me and Brie.
Yeah.
Can't be in the same room. Dormouse, of all specialities I worked in, I adored care of elderly. Such fantastic people and wonderful life stories. Now, some of them were buggers. It's like everybody else. Some of them are buggers.
Yeah.
But no, I loved working in elderly care. Audrey says, we've just had the official diagnosis for our granddaughter, autism and dyslexia. Daughter feeling like she's finally been listened to. Absolutely. It's difficult. Anything like that isn't, a third arm growing out of your shoulder or something. Anything that's an invisible illness is really difficult, but well done. I agree with this Dormouse. Dormouse says, a long haul getting diagnosis. Hopefully she'll get all the help she needs. Right then, let's move on slightly to the... we found a whole... Well, I say we. You found a whole load of meals. As part of his...
I did today, yeah.
As part of your I am Das Af. And I am not near my own Iceland Slimming World available meals, and also I'm not at home and I don't have a slow cooker.
And I go back down south and then I just start talking the lingo again, innit?
You are very much, you are very much.
Oh, yeah.
Very much, just saying.
And when I come back, it's you were saying that my accent is a bit stronger then when I come back up here.
It is. I was talking about this on Sunday because I said that my accent's changed a bit because suddenly I sound like Essex, or like London, or Hampshire. It's like
it's only 20 minutes from the London, from the centre of London, so it's not
Croydon.
Far.
Croydon sound like that as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so let's have a look on here because we're going to look at
apples and pears. It's all about the apples and pears, isn't it?
This is the food that we had this week, but it isn't the food we had this week. This is the food that Rufus has found this week. If I go through the pictures, Rufus, there we go. If I bring that up there, look at us doing actual work. So then,
these are some of the meals that I tried.
Hit the transition button. So this is simply chicken curry with rice. So this is from
Lidl. So all of these things that I tried were in Lidl. So yeah.
And it's got 5.5 sins in it.
Yep.
Calorie wise, it was 498.
Yep.
No. Is that 498? Is that what that says there?
Yes.
Oh, 498 calories. And what did it taste like?
It was actually really nice. It was like a sweet curry. So it was
just open the bag slightly.
It was
like that. There you go.
It was not too spicy, very mild, but it was actually quite nice.
Cool.
And I just put some steamed veg on the side, so it was quite nice.
That's only 5.5 sins. It's But again, you need to add lots of veg to that.
Or
to
it
make
could be
smooth.
5.5 slops, whatever you would like to call it.
Doofers.
Yes, or
Swips.
doofers, or swips, or whatever's.
Points.
Yeah.
The sweet and sour chicken with rice, 5 sins. What was that like?
That was actually really nice.
Why is the sauce the same colour as the packaging? Was it that neon?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
It just looks like that on the box, but no.
Wow. 5 sins for that one. 450 calories it looks like.
Yeah.
That looks all right.
It was actually really nice, yeah.
Harissa chicken, fragrant turmeric, rice and vegetables.
So these ones are obviously in the fresh section in Lidl.
3 sins, that's
3
not
sins
bad.
for the pot, yeah.
339 calories for the meal, 34 grams of protein. That looks
like
all right.
You go to...
Oh, medium spices on it. Medium.
But as well, like I say, if you go to Iceland and buy the Slimming World meals, you know, you still need to put veg with it. So buying these and putting a bit of veg with them, I said, is perfectly fine.
It's sort of the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So there you go for that one. Just make it a bit bigger so people can see that. Did you have that one?
I haven't had that one yet, but I will try that this week coming. I will.
Chicken shawarma.
Yeah, that I do want to try that one as well. I haven't had that one yet.
And that's 4 sins.
Yeah.
Again, in Lidl's are these.
Yeah, all within Lidl, all from Lidl.
And these are in the fresh section, I guess.
Section, yep.
I can't have that. It's got bulgur wheat in it, but that does look good.
Yeah.
That looks nice. 5.5 sins for the chicken tikka with kale and rice.
Yeah.
That sounds good, actually.
I had that one. That's nice.
Is it worth 5.5 sins?
Yes.
Spending your 5.5 sins on it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You like that one then?
I
Spaghetti
haven't had that one
bolognese.
yet. Not had that one yet.
Oh, hang on a second. Just in case you were wondering, the chicken tikka with kale and rice has 29 grams of protein, 5.5 sins, 455 calories. That looks all right.
Yeah.
The spaghetti bolognese is only 20 grams protein, so less protein, but you expect that because it's got the pasta.
Yeah.
369 calories, 4.5 sins. That's not bad. What are the prices of these like?
They are they £2? £2 something, £3, £2 something. So
Around between £2 and £3.
Yeah,
so
they're not that bad.
a pound or two less than the Slimming World ones.
Yeah, they're not too bad. Yeah, they're not too bad.
Well, that sounds nice. Pulled barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
24 grams of protein, 367 calories.
Yeah, but
And it's got with quinoa, sweet corn, and refried beans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
For 4 sins.
Yeah. It's not bad, is it? Really?
In Lidl.
In Lidl, yeah. All in Lidl.
Do we have that in our one? I want to try that.
Possibly. You've got to go... It's all down the fresh section. So I don't know if they've... But I think that where I went, it was quite a big Lidl. I said, so you just need to check your local Lidl. I said, have a look. I said, because for what they are, like I say, I could have... Going down there and buying 4 meals was a lot cheaper than like going and getting the Slimming World meals.
Absolutely. If they're £2 or £3 each, you can get... You could get 5 for your £10 or 4 for the same sort of price as you get the 2 on Slimming World or 3 on Slimming World. I've just made that one a bit bigger for those of you that want to see it. That looks absolutely yummy.
Yeah.
Sweet corn, quinoa sweet corn, refried beans and pulled barbecue chicken. Put that with some, with either some rice on the side, or put that with a baked sweet potato and some more veggies on the side. You've got a really good strong meal.
Also, I'll say we'll show you in a second. They've got
Cajun beef.
They've got pasta meals and other stuff as well.
We'll get to that. Cajun beef with rice and spicy beans. 5.5 sins in the fresh section. 24 grams of protein. A total of 396 calories. A bit less protein, a bit more calories again because of the rice. That's not bad. And then what's this? Now we've got frozen ones.
Chicken pasta with peas. So you got your.
So is this in the freezer section again?
In the This is the freezer section. Yeah.
Hang on, let me just make sure that that's resized nicely. So that is. What did you put there? 6 sins for half the bag. Oh, that's not.
They are big bags though.
Oh,
so they are. Yeah, they're like big bags. So yeah, you get quite a lot. So half of it, like I say. And add a bit of extra veg on the side.
How many portions do you reckon are in those?
You get 2 portions out of a big
2
bag.
portions.
But I'd say the bags are pretty big.
How much money-wise? Do you know? Can you remember? Just roughly? Under £5, £6, £8, £27.50?
No, they're not that much.
£249.37.
So they might be, I don't know, like £4 or something. Or they're not.
I thought you were going to say about 6.
No,
Well, that's all right. That's quite good. Hang on. What else have we got? $2.99.
Yeah.
5.5 sins per fillet.
But that is for the tempura batter one.
Yeah, let me show you that one.
It's not the breaded one.
It's only the tempura batter, not breaded. We've got this in the fridge. Are we having this tonight? I think we are, aren't we? Because we've got the other batter fillet that we need to eat. So this does look delicious. So not this one here. If you're looking at it, we've got one that is battered, but the one that is here, sorry, not the one that's breaded, the one that's battered in a tempura batter.
See, look, you can
5.5 sins
You can
each.
see how big. These are the pasta. There's.
Hang on, let me go back to it.
The chicken pasta and there's a salmon one as well.
Yeah.
They're $3.99 for a big bag, and I'll show you.
27
Let me
grams.
just send you. Can I send you that one? You can see how big these bags are.
27 grams of protein per serving. 6 sins for half the bag. This is what we use our sins for normally now. I use probably 6 of mine for my Cadbury's Options hot chocolate, because half goes in my yogurt and half goes in a drink at night. So I'll put my collagen powder in. I've
sent you that, but these bags are bigger than the big bags of mixed frozen, like the frozen vegetables in the shop.
Oh, we've also got penne beef bolognese with cherry tomatoes, 25 grams of protein in that one. And that is 6.5 sins. And also salt and pepper chicken with vegetable rice for 29 grams of protein and 6.5 sins.
And you like $1.79.
$1.79 each for
$1.79.
a relatively on-plan meal. That's not bad going, is it?
Yep. And that one.
Teriyaki chicken. This is all the Chef Select range in Lidl. 6 sins. Noodles and edamame beans. 26 grams of protein in that one. There's the range in the cupboard. 7.5 sins for a naked burrito. I wouldn't probably go for that one. 4.5 sins for a chicken tikka masala.
I've had that. I've had the chicken tikka one. It's really nice.
28 grams of protein in that one. £1.79 for those meals in Lidl. Salmon risotto. Now that does sound nice. With peas and a creamy sauce. 5 sins for half a bag with creamy sauce.
Yep.
That's also one I might have to try.
Yeah.
It's probably one I could cook off up here when I'm on my own. It will last me 2 days. Put a bit more veg to it.
But I said on the day that I come home, if they don't have
there you go.
If they don't have them local, I can just take a load of freezer blocks with me and the freezer bags.
No, it's all right. I'll find them local. I don't want that London food.
Yeah. I know, but I said...
I'm a Yorkshire lass now. Can't have that London food.
There is a larger Lidl store about 20 minutes from us. So
what, up here or down there?
Up here.
Oh,
there is, yeah.
Right, hang on. I'm going to resize this one on the screen so those of you that can see
how big the bags
are. How big the bags are. They look pretty big to me. Are you ready?
Yeah.
There you go. Look at the size of those.
£2 per person. You get 2 portions in it, so...
That's
for
not bad at all.
$3.99, I think that's really good for what you get.
And they've also got next to them, they've got the frozen freezer bags of the mixed vegetables, the ones that we get.
99p for the bags of frozen veggies.
And they're about the same size. So for those of you that get,
I think,
they're bigger,
tiny little bit bigger than those bags. So you get quite a lot in them. Yeah.
So for those of you that get the Aldi mixed veg frozen bags, they're a little bit bigger than those. £4, 2 meals. 5.5, 6 sins per meal. That's not bad going.
An absolute bargain.
That's not bad going at all. Yeah. So then, everyone. We've got some comments. Right, let's have a look at the chat then. Thank you for grabbing those. I know, right? Even though you were,
I think partly though, why I was down there in between going from the hospital to going home. Obviously, I needed to grab a meal. So every couple of days I went into Lidl, and partly I think just mooching round the shop and then picking up a meal was kind of like me just switching my brain off for a little while and just having a little bit of time away and then going back to the house with my dad at home. And obviously I need to keep, help my dad, and so he wasn't on his own, so I spent a bit of time with my dad as well in the evening, because he was just, like I say, used to having my mum at home all the time, and now she's in hospital at the moment,
currently,
so
not able to be
me being there, like I say, I've got another couple of days at home, and then going back down there, but that's what I do in the evening. So that little bit of time in between the hospital and then going back to the house, at least I have a little tiny. It's a bit of me time, even though it was just wandering around Lidl. I didn't have to think too much about it.
Melinda's just had an advert given to her for a dietitian because we were talking about it on the stream. Mad, isn't it? Luke John says, I have a third leg.
Ever.
Okay, R2D2. Dormouse, he's laughing at Luke John. Janet Heason says, hi Lisa and Rufus, nice to see you both together. I know, right? Luke John says, doofers. Dormouse, my best advice, Audrey, keep pushing for all you need. I fought for all my daughter's life and now age 34 at uni doing social work and adaptations made for her needs. That is amazing. Janet says, was it like a korma curry?
Was it more like it's not a boona,
I don't know.
Oh, what do they call it?
Pilau. No, that's rice. Dansak.
It might be. So that's a fruity curry, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. A bit more like that, but obviously you don't have the fruit in it. But it's sweet, not too spicy. So if you just like the average curry, obviously it's so that it's good for anybody.
Yeah.
Obviously, if people want a hotter curry, I think they're worth some of the hotter meals or whatever with a bit more spice in. But
check on the app because it does.
It is really nice though.
Yeah.
Like I say, I've had that.
One thing I would say as well, for those of you in the States, £2 is about $3, just under maybe $2.80.
Yeah.
So £4 would be about $5. Computer, how much is £4 in US dollars?
£4 is about $5 and 26 cents.
Oh, well, there you go.
By
I
the
wasn't
way,
too far off.
you haven't
Computer,
heard-
stop.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Melinda Brown says, due to limited mobility, I've stocked up on freezer meals, mostly healthy choice on Marie calendars. They are usually 14 to 20 grams of protein, but no idea about sins. Have a look on, if you've got the app, have a look on the app.
Yeah.
If you're not an official Slimming World member, Melinda, then just look at the calories and and the fat content and go for as low a one as you can do.
Yeah.
Lisa talking to Dormouse. I wonder if we have that brand. Is it called Chef Select?
Yes.
It's Chef Select, but they are Lidl's only.
Yeah.
So I know in some places in the States they've got Lidl's and Aldi's. So it's worth having a look. If you've got a Lidl, Lidl, have a look because I do know there are some in the States now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Audrey says you've had the teriyaki chicken, a wee bit spicy for you, but bearable. That'll be one for you. Then I won't have that.
Yeah, I'll give that one a try. I haven't tried that one yet, but I did.
Luke, John, you
like
are incorrigible. Luke had a fight with a teriyaki chicken once. He was kung fu fighting.
It was nice.
Was it good? Searching at a different local grocery store website and can't find that brand. It will be exclusive to Lidl's because it's Lidl's own brand. And you've got no Slimming World near you. But no, Kimberly down south has got the app. You can join Slimming World as an online member, which we have some
Aldi.
news about. Oh, you've got an Aldi a few months ago. We will have a look in Aldi.
I said I'd go through some of the meals in Aldi because I said they have some of their protein meals in there as well. But
we're not 100 miles from there tomorrow.
We can always go and have a look.
We can always go and have a look.
Yeah.
We'll do that then. We'll go and have a look.
Yeah.
So, right then. That's all that, darling. Thank you for all of those. So, Rufus's topic of the week this week, my darling.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just change the little bumper thing on here. The segment label. We'll change that. What collagen powder do I use? It is called Collagen Grow by Nutrition Geeks. I will put a link to it in the Facebook group if you're a member. I've only been on it 3 days. So all of this that you see here, this lovely glowing skin, comes naturally with a lot of moisturisers.
Do you want me to go and get my ones?
Or you can get mine from the kitchen. Well, grab yours and grab mine from the kitchen because yours isn't a powder now, is it? You've got tablets.
No, I'm not having that. I'm not doing 2 sins per thing.
Right, well, while you do that, I'll talk about my bit of the topic of the week. So, for me, my darling, topic of the week is going to be flexi sins are bollocks.
Don't swear.
It's not. They're literally bollocks. Flexi sins are completely nonsense to me. Our consultant this week and previous consultants have talked about Christmas and times like this being, if you need to flexi sin, plan for that day, flexi sin, save up your sins. I thought on Slimming World that we were advised not to save our sins. I thought that we were advised to basically, once you've had your sins for that day, however many you have, anything that you are under sins, you just evaporate. They just disappear. So if you have, we're supposed to have 5 to 15. If you only have 12 on a day, those spare 3 sins at the end of midnight or whenever you go to, for me, it's always when I go to sleep, when I wake up, it's a new day. So even if I go to sleep at 6 a.m. and wake up at 8 a.m., 8 a.m. is a new day for me, not before 6, because of the way my sleeping patterns are horrendous. So as far as I'm concerned, when I go to bed and I've finished my intermittent fasting thing, as soon as I've done that, poof, there you go. The rest of the sins disappear.
They don't roll over.
No, they don't roll over.
No.
Otherwise, on a Monday night, the day before I go to get weighed in, on average, I would probably have my 15 sin allowance from that day and 30, 40 sins extra, because I very rarely use all 15 sins. I normally am somewhere between 8 to 12. So if I've only used 8 a day, I've got 7 left. That's 42 sins that I am in credit to, plus my 15. 59, 50, what did I just say? I can't remember. My brain just forgot the maths. 42 sins. So 57 sins I would be allowed to have on that Monday because I've rolled them all forward.
Yeah.
How ridiculous would that be? Do you think I would lose weight if I was having an extra 57 sins worth of food every week? Let alone for the fact that actually, legally, according to my book, I can have more than that because I'm still a little bit heavier.
I know, we still laugh about the, if you could have 3 fibre choices, would you eat a whole box of hi-fi bars?
Yeah, you can have a whole box of hi-fi bars because you've got 2 for 7 sins, 2 for 1 healthy extra B, 2 for another healthy extra B,
just in the other
and 2 for another healthy extra B. You can have all 6 as your healthy extra Bs.
Absolute bonkers, but
a whole box as a healthy extra B. Anyway, so for me, I think flexi sins are bollocks. I think it is a silly idea for most of us, because I think most of us that are doing this plan
love food.
Let me rephrase that. Maybe not most of us, but a significant portion of us are doing Slimming World because all of that planning and food noise is taking away because we just follow the plan. That way we don't have to sit and think about calories and nutritions and are there this many whatever's nutrients and grams of this,
one
that,
of
and
the
other.
reasons that I could still stay on plan while away.
Yeah, because you just go, how many sins? Right, I can have that. You don't have to look at the macros.
I didn't have to think about all of it. No.
And if I was cognizant to do so, I could save all my sins and have a massive blowout. How much vodka could I drink in 57 sins?
What you do?
How much chocolate could I eat in 57 sins?
You flexi sin. You save all your sins for most of the year until Christmas. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I could imagine. I'd have a massive gain. So beware.
Yeah.
Those of you who go to a Slimming World group, or those of you that are calorie counting, don't get into the mindset of, well, I'm supposed to have 1,500 a day. If I only have 1,200 for the first 4 days, that gives me an extra 800. No, hang on. It gives me an extra 1,200 to play with. So on the 5th day, I can have that 1,200. And if I go slightly over, I can pull it back.
Just making excuses for yourself as to why you can carry the sins forward because of something. Oh, well, I can save them for a McDonald's, or I can save them for a... And that's all you're doing is just partly slowing down your losses, but also, if you're anything like me, I'm just like taking things that I would have eaten in the past, which were really not that great for me, and bringing them into Slimming World and just taking them with me. And
so
I didn't want to do that.
Well, this comes on to your topic of the week, doesn't it? But what I will say to you all, this is the time of year where people will be trying to come up with the ways of tweaking the plan so that they can still eat or out for all those Christmas meals and have all of those drinks and all of those social events
Yeah.
and still say they're doing it on plan.
Yeah.
For if your weight loss and your lifestyle change, your healthier living is important to you, be careful about flexi-sinning. If being able to socialize and being able to still go out and not feel that you are restrictive, if that is more important to you, then feel free to socialize. I know for me and the relationship that I have with food, I would struggle if I was to try and flexi-sin. I know other people do it. For me personally, if I was to open that door for 57 sins, like I say, for one night, what would that be? A takeaway? And then I'd want more. And then
That's it.
And to be honest with you, at this point in my journey, I don't even think I'd like the taste of that fat, because we haven't had it in so long. No. I don't think I would like it. But it does. You briefly touched on it then.
Is Slimming World trying to sabotage? They are.
Who knows? Who knows? I don't think they're consciously sabotaging.
But do you know, like, one of the reasons why they say, oh, you know, that you'll be able to have either like free A's, or is it like, or free fibre choices, or or the healthy fats? But I think
they won't be A's, B's or C's anymore.
No,
healthy extras. They'll just be healthy extras.
But I do think that those have been put there, so you know, up until now you're having a healthy amount of A and a B, and obviously I think the healthy fats is a really great idea. But I do think that some of this that they've done is to confuse all of us, and so that, okay, if you have, the right combinations of everything, you do really well. If you hit the right, it's not calorie counting, but if you hit the right amount of calories every week, you're going to do really well if you hit that sweet spot. But if you
undereat, you won't.
Undereat or eat the wrong types of food together, your choice, obviously, but if you do that,
your body's going to react.
And you may not lose a lot of weight that week, or you might have a gain, or and I think that's partly Slimming World wanting to give us that choice, but also I do think part of it is just to confuse us a bit more and to slow down your losses so that you pay them more money.
Well,
I honestly do.
I'll say this from Slimming World's perspective. I don't think they're genuinely trying to sabotage us and make us all fat again, because I don't think it's that. I do think
just a lot more choice.
Well, I do think there is a certain element where it's almost like they are giving us a little bit more control.
Yeah.
And the great thing about that is, for people like Jane Day, the Empress, we bow down and gesticulate not gesticulate, genuflect upon your presence and your name. For Jane Day and others who are very committed to this plan, that would be great. Having more choice is great. It means if you want to, you can have healthy fats, this, that, the other. For me, when I was on Slimming World last time round, before my brain fixed itself a little bit, which is hard work, I would have gone, I can have 3 healthy extra choices. I'm going to have 3 healthy extra B or 3 fibre choices today, and I'm going to use that on a whole box of hi-fi bars. And the next day I would have gone, I'm going to have 3 fibre choices today, sin my little bit of oat milk from my coffee, and I'm going to have 3 a whole box of Alpenlight bars. And the next day, and I would have been completely on plan. But because, and that's without any sins.
I don't think
that's without any sins. Add in my 15 sins on top.
Yeah.
That starts getting very dangerous.
Yeah,
whether it's hi-fi bars, Alpenlight bars, the Asda own brand, whatever it is, having 6 of those every day is your healthy extra B fibre options.
You could get 3 people or give them all the same thing to eat for those 3 days, and everybody would have different results altogether. So it really does depend what works for you. But I probably wouldn't do that, even though people can do that if they want to. I don't know how that would.
So then, your topic is, you briefly touched on it, how do we stop making excuses? Because my excuse would be, in January, it's on plan. I can have my 3 healthy options, my 3 healthy extras, and I'm going to eat my whole box because it's on plan. I'm allowed, and I don't care about the sugar. It's all on plan.
That is very true.
So for you, What do you mean by how do we
Like I
stop
say,
making excuses?
Many times, like I say, you hear people say, you know, whether it be at group or at what, you know, if you go to a group, you hear people going, oh, well, it's all right, it's Halloween, there's lots of sweets around. Oh, you know, if you had some, it's all right, you know, it's fine, it's Halloween. And there's always a reason. It'd be Christmas. Oh, well, there was extra alcohol, so I drank it.
It's my birthday month.
Yeah. Oh, it's Easter. Oh, we had Easter eggs. Kids had some left, and there was a spare one, so I ate it. There's always a reason for people to do things, but this time round for me, I've stopped all of the excuses. I can buy a box of 4 donuts for my things that I, you know, can no longer have indoors. I'll eat one and I'll be fine for a while, having one a day, and then all of a sudden I eat them all, and I'm like, why did I do that? And it's allowing myself and making excuses all the time as to why I've done something. And it's just when you can stop making excuses as to why you keep doing things or why I ate more sins that day, and then those I had to then cut back sins a day or so after, and I used to do it all the time. I said, and now I no longer do any of that.
No.
And I think that's what's made the difference for me this time. But you hear people saying it all the time. Oh, well, that was there, so I ate it. That was if you stop, I think for me, not having those types of foods indoors, I think has made a massive change for us, just not having those things in the home.
It's a little bit different though if you were going on holiday,
Yeah.
and you decide to consciously pause the plan,
Yeah, that's okay.
and restart it afterwards,
Yeah.
or if it's a one particular meal,
Yeah.
then
That's fine.
that's a little bit different because you've got some conscious thought in
Yeah.
that, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you've planned it.
Yeah.
A bit like this idea of flexi-sitting. You've planned what that is going to
Yeah.
be. You may go, I'm away on holiday for 2 weeks. I don't know what the catering
Yeah.
is going to be like. I'm just going to make
Yeah.
as good a choice when I can, but I will have a dessert if I fancy one. I will have this. I will have
Yeah.
that. If that's what you've chosen to do,
Yeah.
own it.
But
Own it. There's no excuses.
Yeah.
You just own it. I stopped the plan. I went away to the Caribbean for 2 weeks. I put on some weight because I was enjoying all the amazing
You know.
food. I wanted to try everything that I've not tasted before. I wanted
Yeah,
to
that's
take
fine.
full advantage
Yeah.
of everything.
Oh, why
I had a
not?
thoroughly
I would.
great holiday.
I definitely would.
I had an amazing holiday.
yeah.
I've
Why
tried lots of food that I never
stuff-
ever knew
Yeah,
existed.
there's stuff you might not, you know, being here, you might
Yeah.
not get again. So
And I've come back
why
and
not?
I've gained a stone, or I've
Oh.
come back and I've gained
Whatever, innit?
half a stone or 2 pounds, whatever it is. That's not an excuse.
No.
That's I went and I did this.
Yeah.
An excuse is literally where you've gone, well, it was in, so I thought
It's
I'll
a bit
have
like
it.
me going, oh,
It's
well.
my birthday. It's my birthday weekend. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday month. It's my birthday year.
No,
so I
for
thought I'd
me,
eat it.
it's. I had a family. I had a family emergency, and actually, I couldn't stick to plan, so I decided to eat McDonald's. And then, oh well, I was at the hospital, so I couldn't, you know, get anything healthy. So I got something in, you know, from Costa, and had a cake and a sandwich
this
in
is it.
Costa, and then
This is where there has to be a little bit of leeway with this, because if you are in a hospital and you aren't able to get lower sin ready meals,
that's it.
and you are, I don't know, maybe you're by somebody's bedside for all day, all evening, you're knackered, and you can only grab
Yeah.
a regular a regular
Sandwich
ready
or
meal
whatever.
or a
Yeah.
sandwich or something, you can sin that.
Yeah.
But again, then you own
Yeah.
it. You don't use it as an excuse to
No.
go, or I say you don't. I wouldn't use it as an excuse to go, right, I can only have what's here, so I'll have a sandwich. While I'm at it, I'll have a Mars bar and a bag of crisps and a muffin.
But I said,
The sandwich is enough.
but for me as well, like I say, the one thing my sister kept saying to me, you know, oh, you need to eat lunch. Oh, it's no good, you know, your metabolism and everything will slow down if you don't eat on time. And I'm like, I don't eat. I get up. Before I went to the hospital, I'd grab an apple. I took something, had something, took coffee, and then because I fast during the day, that then took that out of the equation. I didn't have to worry about food as long as I grabbed my meal and a bag of some vegetables to go with on my way back. So before I went back to the house, that made my life so much easier. And because my body's got used to it, I was perfectly fine.
Yeah,
problem.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I was going to say something there. My brain just completely deleted what I was. What was it? What did you just say?
I was saying about that because I fast during the day. I didn't have to talk. I didn't have to think about food.
Yeah.
That before, like I say, before I went back to the house, I just grabbed my meal on the way back, and then I don't have to think about it. You were saying about if you could grab a sandwich and whatever in the hospital.
Yeah, it's difficult if you are staying over at a hospital, or if somebody's giving birth, or if somebody's really poorly, or then that's a different situation. And when you're talking about excuses, you're not saying for people in that situation. You're saying for people that are just like, well, I went to see my auntie, and we had to drive past the McDonald's on the way home, and I was a bit knackered, so I thought I'd just have a McDonald's. That's an excuse.
Yeah,
that's an excuse. Being in that situation in hospital is a reason. They're very different. Somebody asked about the collagen. Lisa, you asked what collagen powder I use. I have just got this. It's brand new. What is it? Nutrition Geeks. I got a 3-month one of these packs, and also some biotin and some D3 and K2 or something, K9 and R2D2, something like that. I can't remember what it was. One's from Doctor Who, one's from Star Wars. From that Star Trek is R2D3.
Yeah.
So I got the collagen glow up. This is 2.5 sins for 2 flat tablespoons, and I actually put it in my coffee. It says to have it in the morning. I've been doing it at night, but I might swap that to my morning coffee, actually.
I said the good thing about them is though they do, you don't have lumps and all that in your drinks when
There's
you mix them in.
There's not a lot of flavour.
But what I mean is when they go into your drinks, you don't have to whisk them and all of that.
No.
They just dissolve in your drink.
Yeah, this just dissolves, but it is 2.5 sins. Again, I factored all of that in. Yeah. But you do this, which is sin-free.
I do this, and I have marine collagen, so... these are by Weight World. I have tried scanning them, but they don't scan on the app, so I'm assuming that because they're pills,
and there's no sugar or anything.
There's no sugar and stuff. Obviously, like these that help. You have to. They put something in it, I think, to help it dissolve and all of that. But because mine are just pills, they don't come up. But a lot of the powders do tend to.
No, do you know what's in this?
What?
One item, which is hydrolyzed bovine collagen peptides, which is basically beef bones. That's what this is. It's made of cow bones. So, but don't think about what it is. Just So anyway, I'll let you know in a month's time how I'm going with this, because it is something new that I'm trying.
But I've bought, obviously.
You've been on these for a while.
But
haven't you?
if you're somebody, I have got something new to try as well. I've got some collagen. It's, I can't remember, unless I go and grab it. It's a collagen. It's got like a dropper in the top of it, so you can literally
serum.
You can literally put it somewhere. So if you've got slightly, you've got a bit more loose skin in a certain part of your body, you can put it on, or here, or if I've got a little bit of looser skin on my neck, you can rub it in, and it's so basically I'm taking this for the inside of my body to help the inside, and also I've got the collagen serum, which is obviously for the outside. So
you've got one that's inside out and one that's outside in.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Luke John, you do daily sins. However, if you use a load, you say flexi sins and carry on as normal. Never works. No, exactly.
No.
Flexi sins, says Dormouse, with just muddy waters for you. Your sins go from your first meal of the day. Any not used have gone, but I tend to eat my sins in making meals tastier. Yep.
That's it.
Luke John's been ill this week and have flexi swipped for the next 4 weeks. Not totally your fault, as you have family waiting on you. They're not exactly food conscious.
No.
Okay, you've just got to do your best in that situation.
That's it, isn't it?
Melinda says, McDonald's is disgusting. It is. Dormouse says, you also struggle if Grumpy's doing meals, especially as he's been told to gain weight. You've now got a stash of fish in the freezer all portioned up, and to keep you on track on Grumpy cook days. Audrey says, your Christmas dinner is going to be roast beef. Oh, that sounds nice. Roast tatties, Slimming World style. Roasted carrots and parsnips, homemade gravy for 1.5 sins for a whole pint jug between the 4 of us. That's awesome.
So does anyone do like the where you do like roast potatoes, but you part cook your potato, so you part like boil them or whatever, or steam them, whatever you want to do, and then you put them on your in your roasting tray, and then you make a little bit of concentrated stock up, and then you pour that in, and you kind of like braising them, and people say they're really, really nice. Lots really flavourful.
We could try them one day when you're back up next week.
Yeah.
Shy Violet says quark Christmas dinner for you. That's corn pork.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Lisa Temlet, you think FlexiSins is like giving you permission to cheat and you're trying hard not to cheat. So no thanks for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called dedication, no, not willpower. That don't last. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Emma says, so much safer having sins on a 24-hour period. If you saved up loads of sins to have a boozy night out, would you then be happy to wake up the next day and eat a salad? No.
Because you're likely, though, to go over your sins for that day, and then they roll into the next day and the next day, and before you realise that you can't keep up with cutting back on the sins and things like that, it makes it a little bit more difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely it does. Yeah. Good evening, Leanne Rivets. Hello, my darling. Dormouse says, 5 minutes ago, Grumpy went to the shops, there's no chocolate in the house, and bought, must be Mega Orange Twirl, your favourite. You've told him to eat it or stick it in the bottom of the freezer where you can't reach. That's a good idea. You need vegetarian options, Shy Violet. For collagen, I've got no idea. I think you can get them, but they might be more expensive. I honestly don't know. It's usually 1 sin a scoop. But this one is 2.5 sins for 2 flat tablespoons because it's on the app. I scanned it. I actually, believe it or not, before I even bought it, the offer came up on Facebook, and I was like, I've been thinking about collagen. I'll have a look. And so I typed it all into the app first before I even bought it, because I was like, don't buy it if you're not going to eat it. Don't buy it if you're not going to eat it. So I was like, don't buy it if you're not going to use it. Before I even hit purchase on a deal that was on the countdown, flashy, do it now, I was like, just go and check. No problem at all, Lisa. Lisa says thanks for the collagen info. Vital Proteins is 2 sins for 2 scoops. That's not bad. Extra Healthy Extras recommended for Target members didn't work for you, whereas returning to the normal plan meant you lost £0.5 Deborah Price. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Oxo potatoes, says the Rivets.
Yes.
Delicious. Ooh, that sounds good. Folks have said crumble an Oxo cube onto them. Too much salt for you. Try a regular one then, maybe. A regular, like non...
You can get
low salt ones. Yeah, they've got a blue flash across the thing. Yeah, we've had those before. They were all right.
Salt ones,
Leanne from the Rivet says, good to see you, Rufus. Lots of love and prayers for you this week.
You.
Just ticking over, aren't we, with everything?
We are.
Your mum's ticking over, so...
I'm just surprised that I have, that the plan I'm on now, obviously, I think I'm a lot stronger now in the way of, like, that I feel that I can just happily go anywhere and still, do my best to stay on plan.
As long as there's a Lidl or an Iceland, you're okay.
Then I'm all good, yeah. That's it.
And if Lidl near you didn't have any ready meals or frozen meals, you'd live on bean burgers, beetroot burgers.
Probably, yeah.
And occasional Moroccan burgers just to give it a bit of spice.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I don't mind.
No. Talking about things, more
Even
food
the
to try.
Pieces I like as well. Oh, yeah.
So, Jane did send us a message the other week asking about the cheese snack things that Rufus tried, because we sent down a couple to Jane, didn't we? When we sent her down the toys, we sent down some of these. So these are which is the normal one? Is this the normal one, isn't it?
No. That one. This one.
That one.
This orange one, yeah.
So, you've seen us try these before. I tried them online on stream once before. The Monix Pure Cheese Crackers. How much are these all?
They're 5 cents for the packet, so 100 calories, that one.
And how much in terms of monetary cost?
I think they are about £2 or something. But then if you buy enough of them, you do get a big discount as well.
So, Rufus got some of these.
There may be there may
deals
be
and offers and
on
things.
Now, obviously coming up to Black Friday.
Black Friday coming soon. So Rufus got some of these. The Monix Pure Cheese Crackers, tangy cheddar. This is the standard one we've tried before. Really, really nice.
I took some with me when I went down south, and my dad absolutely loves them, so I bought him some.
I know your dad didn't nick them, but he wolfed them down, didn't he?
He did. He really liked them. Yeah.
Which is good, because again, It's only 100 calories,
More
but
protein.
again, more protein.
Yep, that's it.
But then you got a bundle of different flavours. So I thought I'll show you these while we're there.
They do mix packs. So
we're
you
not
get, like,
sponsored in any way, are we? No, I wish we were. No affiliate links. We haven't got that for anything at all on our channel. If you ever see us recommend anything, it's because we actually like it.
Yeah.
That's why I tell you, that collagen powder, I'll let you know if it works in 3 months' time.
It'll help you glow.
We'll tell you. It will do. So we've got some new flavours to try. I've nabbed one of each before I even
just see what they're like,
got them out. So one is
How
these...
did you know what they were if you hadn't got them out?
Well, because you had them in the thing. I went through the box.
You just said you didn't get them out.
No, you know what I
obviously
mean. I as soon as you were going through the box, I was like, I have one of those. Is there a different flavour? I have those. You know what I'm like with cheese. That's why Brie is banned from the house. Pure cheese crackers again. This is special blend double gold. I don't know what that means, but it's made in Wales. Oh, they're all made in
Could
Wales.
it be double?
This is lovely, you'll see.
Yes.
Hey, bloody lovely.
Strong.
Down in the valley or Abergavenny.
Is it because it's like double Gloucester or something?
I don't know. It says here cheddar cheese, double Gloucester. Yeah, you go, double Gloucester. So they sound good. What are these ones?
Red Leicester.
Strong red Leicester, yeah. And these are, hang on, those ones were also 113 calories. So I'll class that as 6 sins, 3 sins per cracker.
Yeah. So some of the packets I think that I'd scanned that are. Like I say, the original ones, the tangy cheddar, are 5 sins. Some of the others are 5.5 sins.
Yeah, and these are per pack 10 grams of protein, 112 calories. So again, 6 sins, I would say that. 3 sins each for the strong red. There's also vintage cheddar, 113 calories, 9 grams of carbs. 9 grams of protein, no carbs. 113 again, I would count that as 3 sins per cracker. Gold blue. This is one that I really want to try.
Is it goat cheese?
No, this is blue cheese. It's got cheddar cheese, blue cheese, and organic pearl lash.
Ah, this is the other one.
Yeah, and this has got 103 calories. I'll count that as 5. And again, 2.5 per cracker. Yeah. And also this one, which just sounds amazing.
The goat cheese one.
It has less than 1 gram of carbs.
Yep.
The only one that's got carbs in.
Yep.
118 calories, so 6 sins, 3 sins per one. And it is, what did that say, 9 grams of protein. And this one is goat cheese.
Goat cheese, yeah.
Which I can have. The rest of the cheese I've got to be really careful with. But it's got...
now and again a little bit, isn't it?
The goat cheese is from St Helens Farm in Wordsway. It's mild goat cheese. They sound blooming lovely.
But like I say, if you see when Lisa tried them before, they're that crispy that it's like nearly like pork scratching crispy like that. You could just snap them, aren't they?
And if you weren't here before...
Yeah. Well, open it if you want to open it.
Goat cheese! Right.
I don't like goat cheese, but you...
Oh! You can smell that, though. You, even with your dodgy sense of smell, will be able to smell something. It smells a bit like goat cheese. And to be fair, it also smells like sweaty trainers.
But...
It smells...
But yeah,
it's a nice cheesy smell, which is a little bit goat cheesy, but it does also have a hint of sweaty trainers about it. Right, so this is... Hang on. This one's broken. So that's the size of them. They are about the same size as a Weetabix, but flat. For those of you that are listening and not actually watching.
And you said, what was it before? Taste-wise, they're usually like as if you've grilled cheese.
Yeah, and they're about as thick as
super crispy.
As thick as a cracker bread, would you say?
Yeah, I would say.
About that, like a Ritz cracker bread. Unfortunately, this one has actually snapped in two, so I will. This is what it sounds like. A nice crunch.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try the... Do you want to try the goat's cheese one?
I don't know.
You want to try it? Here we go then.
You try it. But they are super crispy, aren't they?
Very crunchy.
It's the sort of thing though...
Hang on 1 second. I'm going to mute for 1 second. Sorry, mouth noises.
But it's the sort of thing though, you can sit and break it all up in little pieces and just sit and you know, times when you might have had a biscuit and a cuppa, you can sit there, break it all up into little bits and just kind of savour the flavour. It lasts a little bit longer.
I'm not sure it's that much different from the standard ones.
But when I took some down south,
I'm trying to review it.
Yeah.
actually quite tasty, but I like all cheese, but not hugely different to the to the standard cheddar one. Is there cheddar in it? No, it's just goat's cheese.
Just goat cheese.
I think. Yeah. No, that's actually really nice.
Yeah.
It hasn't got an overpowering. For those of you that eat cheese, goat's cheese can sometimes have quite an overpowering sort of funk to it almost.
Yeah.
That hasn't got that. I reckon. Try that. I reckon you'd actually quite like it. You're not going to try it.
But I think it's because they take obviously all the moisture's come out of it. All the moisture's gone, so maybe there's that why that's a little bit different.
That is actually really tasty. That is really tasty.
It's like any
very
food,
mild.
But any food, if it's dried out and preserved in any way, it changes how the taste slightly, and things can be seem a little bit different. So anytime, like I said, I've dried out vegetables, dried out other things like bananas and various other things, they don't taste quite the same, do they, afterwards? No. But they're nice, but just slightly different.
I will enjoy one of those later on, I think.
Yeah.
But yes, so they're available on their website, which is monarchcrisps, probably .com.co.uk something. It hasn't got their website on it. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? We'll put it in the. I'll put it in the group page. Oh, actually, hang on a second.
It says
I can find it because I sent it to Jane.
But if you look up Monarch cheese crackers, so
hang on.
The name on the top, Monarchs, and look up cheese crackers, that's who they are. Just look it up on the Google.
Oh yeah, you'll have to look it up on the Google because
Monarch's cheese crackers. Yeah, cheese crackers, and that's it.
Or Monarch's pure cheese crackers.
Yep.
Yeah, the link is all like a short URL one, so I can't find that. Right then, so that's got everything covered that we wanted to talk about, which means it's that time of the week again, everybody, for the one thing that some of you might be dreading, some of you might be looking forward to. It is time to step on those scales and weigh in and check in.
Let's see.
There we go. So then you've got the books.
Because mine's got a green pen.
Yep. We got a free gift in group this week.
We did.
It was a lovely piece of paper all about flexi-sinning and a pen. Oh yeah, that was it. And a pen.
Yeah.
Now, I don't agree with flexi-sinning. For me, it's dangerous, so I won't be doing that at Christmas time. By the way, did you just see, look in the bags, for those of you that have got the bags, that was both of our books, and we had a butternut squash in there this week for the bag, and my big Slimming World notebook diary thing. Again, they are available on their eBay.
Yeah.
I need to put the link down below. Also, Jane did comment saying that I should set up a GoFundMe or a Buy Me a Coffee thing so that people could help us with the cost of a computer.
Yeah,
I don't know whether how I feel about that because we are going to need a new PC probably early next year. Yeah. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee. I might put the link to it down in the description box after all this is live.
We are saving for one already, but
and the money that comes from any adverts and things on YouTube, we donate 10% to the PDSA and also 10% to Fight Bladder Cancer UK is this year's one, because again, after my cancer came back, so any money we make from the YouTube, from this channel and my other channel where I've got memberships, all of that goes to those two.
When we lost Ruby, when she went to the vet, so that's why we donate to them now as well.
Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they?
They are.
So that's where all of that goes. So then, I got on the scales first, so I will go first. Now, if you were here last week for my weigh-in, you will know that I came in with a 3.5 pound loss, quarter of a stone. I got my 6.5 stone award, and I set my weekly target for 2.5 pounds for this week.
Yeah.
I have been on plan, 100% on plan. I was more determined than ever this week because I was very aware with Ruffus not being here. I was like, do you know what? I could, in years gone by, or like the last time when your mum was in hospital and your dad got knocked down, I was off plan when Rufus wasn't here. I was kind of on plan, but also off plan. Like, oh, the dogs are having some biscuits. That's one for you, one for you, one for me. One for you, one for you, one for me.
Two for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. So I was like, do you know what? This week, I'm on it. I'm so focused. I need to get my 7 stone award I want by Christmas. This is where I'm headed. This is what I'm going to do. I've got £2.5 to get off so I can put my award on the cupboard door. Going for it. I have done more walking this week because I've had to, because I haven't had a car. So I've had to go to Lidl and go and do that. I've had to go and do something else. So I've been hobbling around with my walking stick as much as I can. I've been up and about and doing things, and I have been totally on plan, except I haven't been on plan because I haven't been having a healthy extra B, because I didn't have any gluten-free bread in. Lidl don't sell it, which is our nearest shop. I went to the little Tesco, they didn't have any. So I was like, excuse me, I was like, I'm not going to walk for miles to Asda or get 3 buses, because I have to get from where we are. I've got to go into town and then come back out of town.
Often that little Tesco, they do have some, but maybe
normally,
not a lot.
No,
maybe
but when I went to Lidl's, I was like, oh, I'll just nip across. No, didn't have any.
Did you go to the, is it free from section? Because it's not in the bread section.
No, it's normally where the free from is.
Yeah.
They didn't have any.
Yeah.
So I was like, do you know what? I just won't have any healthy extra B's. So I've been on plan apart from that. I haven't replaced it with anything. And I stepped on the scales this week with a £4 gain. I was devastated. I was absolutely devastated, to be honest with you. Angry, confused, upset, everything else. I am fine. I'm not letting it throw me off plan. But when we came home and we were talking about it, I was like, I haven't been having my nighttime fruit like I normally would. I haven't been having my half a sin jelly like I normally would. I've been having my yogurt, but then at nighttime, instead of having watermelon and a big fruit bowl, I've just been cutting up 2 apples because I couldn't be bothered doing a whole fruit bowl for myself. So I've been having 2 apples a night and my yogurt and my main meal. And even my main meal, the portions, I've tried to step down a little bit in portion size. I have still been having my snacks. One day I got to 14 sins, which is was a lot for me. But I think I might have done what Luke John did, which is to eat so few calories that I've put my body into a shock.
Could have done.
We'll just have to see. The other thing is, because I haven't been having any healthy extra B choices, my fibre content has been maybe a bit lower than it could be, so I am a little bit bunged. I'm hoping this week that will right itself.
Plus with your
and now I've got my prunes as well.
Diabetes medication, that also slows your digestion and all of that down as well. So it makes things a bit slower.
It does make things a bit slower, but I haven't done anything different this week apart from that healthy extra B.
More, though, but you have walked more as well, so
but
your
also
body might have needed those few extra calories.
And the last few weeks I have been having 8 or 9 prunes a day as my healthy extra B choice, or occasionally a frozen a wrap or something. Oh, I've got some wraps in the freezer. Oh, I haven't done anything with wraps. So all I can think is I've gone under my that calorific zone where I can lose weight, and I've basically put my body into a bit of shock. It's the only thing I can think. But again, with me, I'm focusing on the long term. I am mightily upset about it still. You can probably hear it in my voice. But it means I weighed in at this week 17 stone 8.5 again, and I have lost 6 stone 3 pounds. So that 6.5 stone award, which is still in here, is staying in. Oh no, it's not. Is it in here, or did I put it on the?
Might be in the kitchen.
I might have put it on the fridge. I think I put it on the fridge door, because it sits on the the fridge door, the side of the fridge. Yeah, it's on the side of the fridge until it goes on the cupboard, which is where it sits front of place. So I had again really upset by that.
But this week as well, they didn't. Being a group is like when you've gone for a taster session. That it wasn't. This week's session wasn't about people's losses or gains or whatever. It was all focused on working out how many sins people can have without sometimes thinking about it. Like they would like, asking people how many sins things like a latte, a Costa latte is, and all of those things. So yeah, any of like where they would normally go around the group and go, oh, these 3 people over here have lost £3 this week. Those people over there in that corner have lost this much. And then if you've had any gain or anything, or not sure where where that's come from, if you have, reach out to me and whatever.
No.
That didn't happen this week. So,
and I was so determined to prove that I've been on plan, and to prove that I haven't been overeating. This isn't like the last time we were on this journey.
No,
where as soon as Rufus was away, I was sneaking food.
No.
I even bought some Lego on the on eBay, and I was like, instead of getting a takeaway, I'm gonna do what my brain is going. Oh, go on, just do this, just do this, just do this. I'm going to get a little Lego Friends, what was it, a dog groomer thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, you did,
a little dog groomer thing from the Legos, and I'm going to put that together and make it into a proper little building and make it I've got a dog
and what's the other, you got
park.
Is it a burger van?
And a pizza van.
Pizza van.
So I was like,
yeah.
I'm going to spend that money that I would have spent on takeaway and gone, no one knows. I was gutted. But anyway, that was me. Do you want to say, should we go to everybody else and then come back to you?
Yeah.
Right then. So hopefully some of you will get the clap this week, because I've not got the clap this week. But in previous years, that would have thrown me off plan. I would have spat my dummy out. Absolutely, wouldn't I? Shy Violet says there's going to be a big Lidl near you. That's good. The beetroot burgers are delicious. Shy Violet's veggie.
Yeah.
Melinda Brown says you love feta and blue cheese. I don't mind feta. I love blue cheese though.
You do,
Shy Violet lost £2. Well done to you, my darling. That means you get the clap. Yay! You got the clap. The Rivets, you lost £1 last Thursday. You get the clap as well. Clap, clap for the Rivets. There we go. Shy Violet says don't do flexible sins. Exactly. Thank you, Rivets. Hazel Morgan, you lost £0.5. You get a clap. Well done to you. Are you pressing the doodads?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Shen London, you lost £3 at weigh-in today. Well done to you. That's really good, £3. Audrey Shaw, you maintained last Friday, but you were okay with that. Well done to you. Maintain is good sometimes. Naturally, we plateau a bit, don't we?
We do.
Luke John, you gained £0.5, but you've got... Yeah. You do have fat feet due to the gout. Oh, gosh.
Retain water as well, probably.
You do, you really do. But well done for you for sticking with it. £0.5 is nothing to gain. That's gosh, gout's really painful as well,
that
isn't
will
it?
come off next week, won't it? So
gout's painful, isn't it? That's the one that
can be.
Yeah.
Especially,
you're
like I
okay.
say, where those parts of your body obviously get inflamed a little bit and swell.
Joe Lum, you lost £1 this week. Back to half under target. Well done. That's awesome. Dormouse, heck knows what's going on, but you had a £3 loss. Well done to Dormouse for £3. That is awesome. But
would that normally happen though?
No. Also, Dormouse,
so
this is maybe the 3rd week in a row where you've had a larger than normal loss.
Yeah.
Question. Do you need to speak to your doctor?
Yeah. Because like I say, people when they go to group and if someone's turned around and gone, well, I was on holiday, I didn't eat an awful lot, I was a bit poorly, but I lost this much, and people go, wow, that's amazing. Well, not, oh, are you all right? Is there a, the reason why, that's happened? They're just like, oh, that's amazing, you lost this much. Look, that's not the answer though, is it?
No. Lisa, you had £1 on this week, not because of bad eating, but lots of sleepless nights. I also have had lots of sleepless nights.
And if you
haven't been sleeping well at all
enough,
this week.
Sometimes.
I'm not used to being in a bed on my own.
Yeah.
I know. When he's in bed with me, I'm like, oh, God, you really are. Oh, God. Oh, it's so annoying. God, I wish I could starfish on the bed. This week, where he's been away, I've been like, really big bed. I feel really lonely in my bed. No, I really miss my bed.
We are shrinking, so, that's like, there's a lot more space on the bed.
I know. Like, one night, I was like, shall I just let the dogs get in bed? Shall I just let the dogs on the bed with me? I was like, no, she'll end up, I'll wake up and the whole bedroom will have been chewed to bits and there'll be a little poop on the side.
Probably.
Exactly.
A donation from
a little
Ember,
donation
probably.
from Ember, yeah. Audrey says, oh me, Lisa, I know. Janet, you put on £2 but had health issues the last 2 weeks, but better now. Fingers crossed you're better soon, and fingers crossed you are going for it. Fingers crossed, my darling, that you're better now. Leanne says, retaining water perhaps, possibly, but emotionally all up in the air due to personal circumstances. Go for a whoosh next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Dormouse is congratulating everyone for sticking and turning up tonight for support. £3 last week and £0.5 this week, says John. Well done to you. That's awesome. Last week was your 3.5 stone. Hang on, I've got one of these. You got your 3.5 stone award last week, John. That is
awesome.
Where's the doodah? Where's the doodah? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. That's awesome. Here we go. We've got one of these showing up on screen for you, for John, for last week. Well done. That is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, hang on. We've got another one. Liza J says you lost £2 to get your 4.5 stone award. Hang on. We've got one of those. Got one of those. Yay. 4.5 stone for Liza. Wow. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. There we go. We're still here. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Rachel Beresford said, you're struggling at the moment, my darling. Is there anything we can help with? Is there anything? Do you need a mental health reset? Do you need a kick up the bum? Do you need reminding that you've got to be kind to yourself? And also that, you know, your why. Think about your why. Why are you doing a weight loss journey? Why? Is it just because you fancy it? Was it just a good idea? Was it because it was January and that's what everyone does? Or
clothes are a bit tight.
Yeah. Or do you have a proper dedicated reason for your health, for, you know, to be back in your clothes, feeling better about yourself? What is it that is your reason for doing this? Have a little think about that. You don't have to reply, and you can always send us a message privately on the Facebook or anywhere else. Even in the messages, we're on Instagram as well. Not very often am I on there, but if you want to, you can always message us on that. Dormouse says it's a tad concerning now, as it's really not normal. No, it's not normal for you, and this is the key thing that we always say. If your normal is for your weight to fluctuate wildly, like mine is, as we all know, I am not worried about this. I'm gutted about it, but I'm not worried about the fact that I had a £4 gain whilst I was on plan. Previous years, I would have gone, do you know what? There must be something wrong with me. I must be eating this or that or the other. This is just the way my body is. Do I wish that I would get the result that I deserve this week? Absolutely. Am I going to panic about it and worry about it? No, because it is what it is. Next week, hopefully, I'll come in with a significant loss, £3 or £4. It will balance out over the course of the month. I will be okay with that. If I come in next week after being on plan 100% and eating a healthy extra B, if I come in next week and I have a gain, then I'll start questioning. And if it happens the third week, I'll be going to the doctors. That's how I have it in my head, because my weight fluctuates so wildly from week to week, eating the same food.
But so, I said your losses, I said they were a lot more stable before that checkup, the last checkup. So a few months before that, and then things started to be a little bit irregular, didn't they? Up and down more.
So obviously the cancer came back, we think, probably about 3 months ago, maybe a bit longer. And I started getting symptoms. Well, I started getting symptoms 3 months ago.
Yeah, so it was a bit.
So we don't know. I think it's just my body is doing its own thing. I just have to accept that. It is what it is. Again, though, if I go another 2 weeks and I am categorically on plan and I have a gain, at that point, week 3, Wednesday morning on week 3, I'm ringing the doctors and emailing them for an appointment. Not ringing the doctors, because we can't do that on R1 anymore. You've got to do the doodah where you do it online and you tip tappity on the keyboard and go, hello, can you please, can I book it between these times?
Send a message and was it say why, and then they say, hello
doctor, can I please have an appointment?
And then they get back to you and decide if you can have one or not.
Yeah, it says, can you please explain why? Wow, my I was going to try and think of something really, really rude and vulgar to type, but I realised if I did that, I'd have to say that on the YouTubes, which I don't want to do, so I'm not doing that. But imagine something really, really vulgar and disgusting and put that into my mouth and my accent, and you're probably there. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Melinda Brown says your long-term goal is 10 stone. Right now you're 14 stone 2. That's really good. But again, health-wise, hello. Just getting you mobile is a goal at the moment, my darling. I know she's got a rolling walker thing, and she started doing that now instead of leaning on the knee. She's doing that. It's really good. You're doing amazing, Melinda. You really, really are.
Just little steps, just gradual changes as you go.
Rachel says
your weight comes down.
Mental health and menopause. Menopause is gonna really slow everything down, and your body's in a fluctuation state. Again, mental health wise, my darling, just go kind on yourself, right? And if you are eating to deal with emotions, then to my mind these days, I try and look at what's causing those emotions and deal with that. For me, my eating, my overeating, all of the bad habits, all of the issues I've ever had with food have come from my own emotional problems, my self-esteem, my self-worth. The minute I started to work on that and correct some of that, not only then did I meet this one, but also the minute I started working on why do I feel so bad, and it's been a long journey, that's when this plan really started to stick for me. And really focusing on it the other way round. So fingers crossed, my darling. Again, if you have got access to Instagram or Facebook, you can always message me, and I can give you my phone number for a chat if you want to. Melinda says, I just start using a rollator walker this week. I can take about 3 steps independently. That is, you're doing so well, Melinda. Focus on that. If your weight comes down, it's a bonus. If you need to, be very mindful of what you're eating, make the healthier choices as much as you can. But your calorie output is going to be a lot lower than it would be normally. So just focus on getting your steps, increasing it from 3, maybe to 4 by the end of next week or the week after. Maybe then once you've done that, you'll go to 5 steps a couple of weeks after that. Slow increments, slowly building back up. You will get there, my darling. Trust me, you will absolutely get there.
You've got to build your muscles back up.
You've got to teach your body how to do what your body does. You've got to really, 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 my darling. Honestly, I think you are doing absolutely frigging amazing for what you've been through this last year or so. The fact that you are able to now take 3 steps independently is amazing, and I don't think you would have thought you could do that. Certainly not 6 weeks or two or 3 months ago when you were facing a lot worse prognosis. Do you know what I mean? Right then, Rufus, you weighed in as well. So then, bearing in mind you didn't get weighed in last week. So
I didn't, no.
Rufus, my darling, when you stepped on the scales, what happened?
I lost £6. So so there's that, but that's like in 2 weeks.
£6?
Yeah.
6?
6.
£6?
6.
Off.
So I don't know if you can see.
No, you have to read it out.
People see it?
No, you have to read it out. It's white.
It just says
so your weight is now down to 15 stone. You're in the 15s.
15
that is awesome.
stone, 12.5 pound.
15 stone, 12.5. What did I say to you though?
Yeah.
What did I say when you said we were in the car? I said you're in the 15s. You were like, no, I'm not. I might have lost a couple of pounds. I said, no, you're in the 15s. I said, I'm sure you've lost a significant £6 in 2 weeks.
Yeah. But I say I've done a bit more walking. Obviously, I've just been doing the grab that obviously micro meal. If I've been eating my vegetables, and that has been mostly broccoli and cauliflower florets that I can just pop in the microwave. I've just been doing that. I haven't really been eating sweet potatoes or anything. I've just been eating, like I say, just the prick and
ding.
Bling,
prick and ding or bling meals.
I think I had over the last 8 days, because I think I was down for 8 days all in all, I've had maybe 4 days where I had my all bran, and the other days I didn't. The other days I just had loads of coffees with milk, and I took watermelon and stuff down with me, but then after that I've been eating Pulitzer strawberries, and what else have I had? Apples. Yeah, so apples and stuff like that. So I've just
lots and lots of food.
I've had a few snacks, like I've say a few packs of popcorn and whatever, but other than that, that's pretty much it really. But so yeah.
Melinda says the dietitian wants her to eat more protein, 100 grams a day. Normally you just eat about 60 to 70.
Well,
you're supposed to have, is it
enough?
Is it a gram of protein per pound or per kilo?
Per kilo, I think, is it?
No,
is it?
Yeah, it's got to be a gram per kilo, surely. Yeah. Melinda Brown, you're healing quicker and better than prior surgeries. That's awesome. Shen London, wow, Rufus, yep. Dormouse says, goes to show Slimming World is a mobile plan. You've done well. You have done really well. Shy Violet, I think this is to Melinda. Every journey starts with one step, and the first step is always the hardest. Yep, and you're taking 3. Janet says, wow. The Rivets say, well done. I reminded Audrey of Sissy and Ada with that pose. I know, right? I've done that one before. So, also, can I just say, Mrs. Rachel Bereford, I've been sent a private, secret message about you. Jane Day, the Empress, we genuflect in your general direction, says Rachel is a fabulous singer. We have a couple of her CDs. I hope she gets back on stage and looks fabulous in some of her stage clothes again. Where do we hear your music? Are you on Spotify? Can we download it? We want to know. I want to hear Rachel sing.
We do.
How do we not know this? I probably have been told this several times, but my brain forgets, because you know what my brain is like. Rachel, that is awesome. The Empress has one of your CDs. How do we buy one of your CDs, please? Please let us know how we purchase one of your CDs. I do not want it for free. I will purchase it from you.
Purchase it, yes. Purchase it.
You've got to buy it from independent artists.
Purchase it.
No,
yes, purchase.
If you were signed to a mega record deal, then I would say give me one for free. But if you're not signed with Columbia Records or one of those big companies and you're doing it yourself, then I would like to purchase one. Thank you very much. I would like to buy one off you. Thank you. So yes, let us have a CD, please, and I will
purchase it.
I will
purchase it.
What's it called? PayPal you, or was it they do in America? Venmo.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that a thing? That's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All of those. So then.
So I've got.
How close are you to target?
If I get £1 or more next week, then I get my 9 Stone Award.
I haven't even got a 9 Stone Award on here. I've got an 8 Stone Award. So here, look, you can have the 8 Stone Award and the 1 Stone Award. There you go. There you go, look.
Look, I'm taller than you now.
1
look
stone,
at me.
8 stone, 1 stone, 8 stone, 1 stone, 8 stone. Look, if you combine these, if I click it really fast, that makes a 9 Stone Award.
Yes.
Yes. I'll have to add the other ones on.
So I surprised myself anyway this week. So yeah,
I bet you did. That is awesome, though. Well done to you. But also, can I just say, I want to say this, right? I want to say this. Rufus has done amazingly this past week, this last 8 days. He has worked really hard on helping Mum and encouraging and being.
I've been getting a thinking just about
talking about her past and her life and talking about this, that and the other, so engaging her brain. He's been helping feed her, clean her, do all of the jobs that carers do, and he's been doing it naturally because you're at the end of the day you're a son, she's your mum, and that's what you do. And it's I am so proud of how you've been down there. I really am, because I know how hard it is.
I'm not someone that's just going to sit there and just go, oh well, this is happening, I can't do anything about anything. No, and it just shows. I mean, I don't need to say it, do I? You all know how much I love him, and you're now good a person you are. I think she's got a lot more time, and I don't think that what they said,
I said it to you earlier.
That's what's going to happen to her straight away.
No, I said it to you earlier. I genuinely believe you've saved her life for now. You've extended her life. and you've given whatever time she has left, you've made it better.
Oh yeah,
than it would have been.
I do think she's got a lot more time. So
I really do. I believe that wholeheartedly. And again, I just think you're doing amazing.
Yeah, I do my best. That's all you can do, isn't it?
Lisa Temlett says, well done, Rufus. Can we vote you this group's icon? We can do, except we take ourselves out of that.
Yep,
we call it our loser of the week this week. Do you know who I want to be loser of the week this week, Rufus?
Mm-hmm.
I think this week's loser of the week has to go to Rachel. Because, and this is going to sound like the biggest cop-out and the biggest load of bollocks ever, but Rachel, the fact that you are struggling and you've come online and you've joined us for the chat and you've said in the stream that you are struggling, and you've said that it's not just because of the menopause but it's also with your mental health, to openly admit that in a public forum takes huge amounts of guts. It really does. And the first thing that anybody can do in life, as far as I'm concerned, is reach out and ask for help. It's something I struggle with a lot. I really, really do. The fact that you've put that into the chat and say that you're struggling this week and you've had a bit of a wibblies, my darling, honestly, I think you have to be this week's loser of the week. You absolutely do. And I think that, again, I'll offer it out there again. If you can contact me and give me your number, I will happily chat to you.
Yeah, of course.
Excuse me. And again, we'll happily chat to you online if that's possible as well.
I say you can send us messages and stuff like that. I said always, available to talk to people on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Online. So then, would you all like to share your goals? Our final part of the stream tonight, as always. What goals do you have for this coming week, Rufus, in terms of weight loss?
I say I'm not really just.
Well, £1 will get you 9
but
stone.
Realise, like I say, I don't just have to focus just on what I eat at the moment, because I feel like that part now just comes automatically with me now.
That's so awesome, though. Do you not think that's awesome? Yeah. Also, can I just say, I'm looking up at you. I'm not used to this. I'm looking up at you. You're like, I'm like, hello. Get a crook in my neck now.
But yeah, like I say, I put this on today. This was a bit tight before, and I need to actually wear it before it ends up too big.
I know. You've got a couple in you that you've had to do that with.
Yeah. Jeans too big for me now as well.
Yeah, let's order some new jeans.
But for this week, no, I think I just want to now, because I don't have to just focus on what I'm doing food wise. That I think I just gonna, like I say, this for me this week. Obviously, the weekend and early next week I'll just be focusing on making sure my mum's all right. And because I know that I just tick along like on autopilot with grab my meal, get my vegetables, as long as I have my stuff, a tub of strawberries and whatever, and as long as I just eat clean, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Like I say, my main thing is just make sure she's okay. Spend plenty of time with her down there. Got her a lovely, was it A4, the word search or whatever, and spot the difference and all of that as well. So I'll be take that down there so we can do some activity things. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
What about I'd
like to get like I say, if I manage to get back next week for weigh-in, I really do want my award next week. So
your 9 stone.
Yeah. So hopefully, yeah.
Bonkers.
So I will try and get back for that.
We'll Shy Violet says, Rufus, you've lost a person. Yep, a whole person gone. But also, give me your book a second.
Yeah.
Hang on a second, because I want to work this out as well, everybody. So, which one is it? It's in the other. You go the other way, don't you? You have it in that side. Your food optimizing book. So, what that is though, Rufus, you currently are at. So you've lost, since your biggest, you've lost nearly 14 stone.
Yeah. Because I was 29.5 stone to start with originally. Yeah.
Nearly 14 stone. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. You'll be chasing Leanne the fat lass with your Club 50. You won't get that because obviously you were less than that this time round.
Lawrence, who I follow his journey, and he's on TikTok, and I think he's on Facebook as well. He's just got down, I think he's like 15 stone.
Hang on, do you mean this Lawrence?
Hello.
Lawrence, yeah.
All right,
Oh, it's not
Rufus,
playing.
how you doing?
Yeah.
Hello, Lisa. Now,
it's
before we start, I want to
Lawrence
say well done.
90
Congratulations on
TikTok,
losing 12 stone between you.
and on Facebook.
12 stone between you.
And, yeah,
Rufus,
he's
you've
just
lost
got
7
down,
stone.
I think it was like
Wow.
15 stone
wow,
6
wow.
or
And
something
Lisa's
like that.
lost
So I'm
5
chasing
stone
him.
in just
So,
9
Yeah.
months.
Wow.
Congratulations.
I say
to
he
you
did
both.
it by
Now, that
having
is
a
incredible.
bypass surgery. So
I hear
you
you
did
run
it
a
through
weekly
Slimming
weighing
World.
club
Slimming World, yeah.
called the Losers
Shell,
Club.
Bean
Well,
Feast
well done
57
to you,
says,
and well done
well
for
done,
helping not
Rufus.
only
How
yourself
amazing to have been
and
under
making
such
your
pressure
quality
and
of
not
life
slip
better,
back
but
into
helping
comfort
others
eating. I'm
around
so
you.
proud of you
Such
for
a
that.
lovely thing to do.
You are such
Keep
an
up the good
inspiration
work,
to me,
guys.
says Shell.
And Lisa, I haven't
Awesome.
had a chance to have a
Awesome.
look, but I know you've got a
Surprised
channel
myself,
called
I think.
Beyond Authentic Health. on
Melinda
YouTube.
says your
That's
goal this week is to
Beyond
eat more protein.
Authentic
You need
Health
another
on YouTube,
non-food
so I'll have to
related
check that
goal.
out.
Yeah.
Keep up the
Find
good
it,
work.
whatever
And
it is.
lots
It
of
could
love from
be
me,
take
and
4
lots of love
steps.
from
But I
Shit.
said that's
Twice
partly
in this week.
partly why
Have a lovely day.
I got some
yeah,
of
make sure you
these
keep hydrated.
monitoring
It's very hot. So I'm just
crackers,
sitting down for a nice
because
cup of
I
tea.
can eat these if I don't have that much milk and I want a bit of extra protein. It's good to have these.
Yeah, there's not a lot of protein in them, only like 10 grams, but it's
But
just more than
still, like
nothing.
I say, it's when you have that and, you know, some other, obviously whatever you choose for that day, it's up to you then how much protein and stuff you intake every day, and
Yeah.
just making sure that your levels are a bit higher in your protein is obviously going to be better for you.
Yeah, that's right. Every time you move and crunch it, it's getting the microphone picks it up.
Sorry.
Lisa Temlet says, your goal, hopefully more sleep and more eventful toilet time. Mine too. That's also my goal. Absolutely. I've had prunes. Yeah. I bought a big bag of prunes to try and have the same goal as you.
But if you're someone as well who, you know, health issues, a lot more pain and problems like that, and on medication, you might find that if you sleep better, your pain levels are not as bad.
No.
Because your body's recovered and recharged itself.
Well, that's it. When we sleep is how our bodies send all the little workmen and construction people all down through our bodies, repairing all the bits, clearing away all the nonsense. And even though for me, I know if I'm just resting, it doesn't do that.
Oh.
It doesn't do that at all. But that is something which I need to be better at. It's been difficult this week because my sleep patterns are all over the place. But that's my goal for this coming week as well, I think, is to sleep more and to more eventful toilet time.
So that's what I've had to do when I've been down south. I have to I need to be upstairs and chill by this time so that I can switch everything off and just try and sleep by a certain time. Otherwise, the next day,
because you've got to get up
I'm
at
running
half
on
7
fumes,
to do this
and then and then I'm not kind of like ready to go see mum and make sure that you're going to be okay.
You're going to use a lot of spoons with your mum. Yeah. Janet Heason says your non-food goal is to look forward to retirement. You've gone 2 years over. Wow, that sounds like a plan. Also, though, I could not imagine retiring in the current climate unless you've got a really good pension plan. But also, if you've worked all your bloody life, you deserve to retire. So, you know, both those things. It's difficult, isn't it? Yeah. But honestly, if you've gone 2 years over your retirement, might be an idea to, you know, start looking at getting that gold watch.
My mum did though. She just did a lot of bank work at the hospital, kind of like on all kind of like just the relief, sort of like covering certain shifts and things, even up past her, like when she should have retired. Yeah,
you're Melinda. You eat meat, but you don't eat a lot of meat. There's protein in all sorts. Beans are full of protein. Yeah. We eat quite a few of those.
I say if we do make any veggie meals or veggie curries and things, we always add beans or lentils or something else to it.
A lot of
to make sure we get a protein up.
All of that.
Or corn pieces as well, and add things like that to it as well. Instead.
Lisa says your lack of sleep is due to helping hubby because of his illness. Unfortunately, it's unavoidable. Then, my darling, do what you can where you can. grab a nap if you need to. Do
What did you say?
whatever you can where you can.
One thing that helps you is like if you've got to
Headspace.
But I'm saying as well, if you've got to kind of black things out when you go in the bedroom to try and help you to sleep quicker, is like you put your eye mask and things on.
I
as well.
have two things that really help me when I'm having trouble sleeping, and it's an app called Headspace. Are you on our Facebook group? If not, join it. I can send you a free trial. It's one of these ones that you need to cancel before the end of the month, but it will give you a full free trial to everything on there.
Yeah.
I pay for this because look, if I show you, Rufus, hang on a second. If I show you my user time,
Oh yeah.
I have been using this so long.
How many minutes?
51,685 minutes of music that plays. I have the one I tend to listen to is called Cabin Downpour. There's two versions of it. One is 45 minutes, one is 500. I will go, right, I need to be awake in 5 hours time, so I'll put it on. Right, so 5 hours, that's 300 minutes. I will skip forward, so I've got 290 minutes left, so that it stops playing 10 minutes before my alarm will go off.
So when you put it on, it's like as if like you've got an absolute downpour going on outside while you're just trying to relax and put that on. So yeah,
that to me, I'm going to turn it off because I've now trained myself.
You put that on, that's it. It's sleep time.
And again, anybody can get, if anybody wants to send me an email address or whatever on the Facebook group, I can send you through a free monthly trial. I think it is one of these ones that sign you up, so cancel it before the end of the first month. Otherwise, I think it's £8, $7.99 I pay a month. 100% worth it for me. 100% worth it.
So if it works for the trial, or it's something you really like,
try
then
it.
I say it's really good. Yeah.
For an email, I don't get anything from it, but for an email address, you might as well give it a free trial. If you don't like it, cancel it. I use that, and I think it's Music Cozy on Amazon is the headband I use. Facebook or Instagram, I'm on both. Facebook, it's on the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health group. On Instagram, if you look for Beyond Authentic Health, that's where we are on Instagram. On what was I saying? I have a headband. It's by the company Music Cozy from Amazon. I think there's a lot of other brands. I got one off Temu. It was knackered. Rubbish, don't get it. I got a cheap one off Amazon. It was also knackered. This one came with really good recommendations. It's about £10 or £12. They're not hugely expensive, but double what the cheap ones are. I have that. It's a Bluetooth thing. I connect it to my phone. I put my headband on. I pull it down over my eyes with an eye mask on as well, so it keeps everything nice in place. I'm completely blacked out. I've got my ears playing that. Rufus can be next to me playing on Minecraft or whatever, or watching YouTube, because we've got
I just put my earphones
your
in
PS5's
as well,
in the bedroom, innit? So he's like pew 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 bang bang pew 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 bang bang pew pew pew, and I'm like asleep. It's been a bit different this week because obviously I haven't got a Rufus next to me, and that's really thrown my circadian rhythm. That's what it's called.
I might take my Switch down though anyway, maybe.
But yeah, if anyone wants to try that Headspace app, just send me a message and I can send you the link through to it. I didn't even know I could do free, because I keep saying to you about it, you should try it. But you don't like that white noise thing, do you?
I can listen to it and it doesn't bother me. Just listening to it. No, it doesn't affect me. If my body's relaxes enough, because like I say, my back, if it relaxes enough, and if like I say for the day before I've got enough sleep, then I'm normally okay. I'm normally okay. But like I say, it depends. Like I say, nothing will help me sleep, and that if my back doesn't relax. So that's why I have to take relaxants to. Even those don't help all the time, do they? No, not really. You use a headband and you use Amazon Music for sleep. Yep, I used to use Amazon Music as well. But with Amazon Music, I used to get notifications come through. Is it the one that you use that you've got? Oh. The one you use that's got the, like sometimes like people go to sleep and they have their earphones in, and then like you get a sore ear because you've got your earphones in.
Got a
Obviously
headband.
the other one, yes.
The Music
It's
Cozy
good, isn't it?
headband.
That is good though.
Oh, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I wouldn't get a cheap one.
No.
Don't spend any less than a tenner because it ain't worth it.
Don't go on Temu.
Don't get it on Temu. It's a waste of money. Don't get the cheap ones on Amazon.
No.
Music Cozy and above. I think it might have even been £20. Can't remember.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely worth it. Rechargeable, USB-C.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I love it. I even, the other day, when the fireworks were going off, I had... No, it wasn't. It was the other day when you were in the lounge watching... It's probably a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
You were in the lounge watching some YouTube thing, and I was trying to cook, and I put my headband on while I was watching the YouTube video on mine, so I could hear the video that I was watching and still have the door open. I didn't hear what you were saying though, did I?
No.
But that's another thing you can use it for. Anyway, that's going to be it from us tonight. Congratulations, those of you that had a good loss. If you had a gain like I did, do you know what? This week, draw that line underneath. That's what we always say. The next meal you have, right? If you haven't eaten yet today, your next meal, whether that's breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, whatever it is that you are about to eat later on today, that is a brand new chance for you to get back on your plan. Whether that is Manjaro, Slimming World, Weight Watchers, calorie counting, whatever it is, the next thing that you eat, you can draw that line and you can absolutely 100% straight back on it. I will post the link, my darling. The rivets, are you in the Facebook group as well? Because I can put it all on there. If not, I'll try and link it in the comments down below on the video on this one once it's gone live. Okay, Melinda. The next time you eat, if that's breakfast tomorrow, if that is your supper later, if it's breakfast today, whatever time of day, wherever you are in the world, this is the time for you to pull it back.
But how many weeks is it now till Christmas now?
7 or 6.5. Hang on, do you want me to tell you? I can tell you.
I
What are we on
think
today?
it is like 7 weeks or something like that.
Today's the 12th, so there's 2 weeks left in November. And then...
So, wow.
1, 2,
5
3,
weeks.
4.
5 weeks? Is it 4 weeks?
So there is 6 weeks. In 6 weeks' time, it will be Christmas Eve. 6 weeks today is Christmas Eve.
Just a thought is like, where do you want to be early next year? Like, say, I want to be
a tree.
I want to be healthy enough so that I could probably go back to the gym.
Yeah, that's our plan for next year. Start go to the gym.
But yes, it's a good thing to think now. With those 6 weeks, and it'll be Christmas. 7 weeks or so, and then it's like New Year.
7 weeks is New Year.
Where do you want to be next year? It's like there's not a lot of time, so you need to think about these things.
£1 a week will get you half a stone off for New Year.
Yeah, there you are.
How good would that feel, being half a stone down at New Year?
Yeah.
How good would it feel if you got £2 off a week or £1.50 off a week?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know for me...
You can do it.
Yeah, I know for me, I don't really care about Christmas week and all of that lot. But I am inching towards my target. Even with these wild fluctuations I have, I'm inching towards my target.
Stop us, that's it.
We're just on it.
Yeah.
Next year, I will be joining the gym. I might only be able to walk 10 minutes on a treadmill in the whole time I'm there. I might have to sit down in between. Whatever it is, I might have to walk with my walking stick or just sit down and do some weights on my arms to get rid of the loose skin in the bingo wings. Whatever it is next year, I will be doing my blooming best to try and improve my health further. How that happens, what that looks like, I don't know. We'll be doing
swimming Zumba.
No, there's a name for that. What's it called? Aquarobics. Aquarobics. I'll be joining aquarobics with all the old dears.
Yeah.
I know, right?
We've seen them when I go for the physio, so yeah.
Melinda says you've got a shop for your grandkids. You do.
That's it.
Right then, everyone. Listen, have a wonderful week, right? Whatever's gone on this week, whatever the cause, whatever you've dealt with, it's all done. It's water under that bridge. Let's not beat ourselves up.
No.
Let's not deal with any of that shame. We'll reduce the shame here at the Losers Club.
It's like we say,
just move forward.
And every week when we get weighed in, we draw the line and we carry on.
Exactly.
And that's what you need to do.
Audrey says, thank you for the stream. I thought it said steam. Thank you for the stream, Lisa and Rufus. Safe journey, down south.
Thank you.
Down south. I know, right? Melinda loves aqua aerobics. There you are, you see. We need to do a Losers Club aqua aerobics class.
I know, just think though, like I say, a bit further down the line, you could be doing aqua aerobics yourself.
You could, absolutely.
Because it's non-weight bearing, so it's even better for us.
Also, Rufus, you didn't watch the stream on Sunday, did you?
I didn't know.
No, because we did talk about what is the possibility of Losers Club on Tour 2026.
Oh.
And maybe going and meeting some of the peoples and streaming from some of the other areas. We will look into that. It might be a possibility. It probably won't be, but it might be a possibility. It all depends on doggos, to be honest. Doesn't it? But we can always arrange something for next year. We'll have a look at that maybe as we go. But anyway, whatever you're doing this week, have a wonderful week. I'll be back on Sunday for a weekend hangout. Just having a little chat.
Post a link about the headband.
Yep, I will post a link of the headband on the Facebook page and or on the Facebook group. Sorry, just look for the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health.
Yeah.
And also, I will try and post it under the comments on this stream afterwards. You can't go now because the pool isn't open. I know, it's awful, isn't it? Seasonal stuff. Shen London says, have a good week, everyone. Absolutely. So does Liza J. Whatever you're doing this week, have a good one. And as we always say, stay you, stay true, stay authentic. Do you remember this bit? Happy slimming. We'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.
See you next week.
See you next week.